take the wrong and you make it right. Like a firefly, you're glowing at night. So don't make it hard, don't let me go. I wanna hold you tight when you're cold. I'm waiting for your love, you just keep me hanging on. I deserve to stay, and I will find my way. I will find my way. Softly, I have to choose. Should I leave or should I stay with you? I am addicted, we are too close. One more day and I'll overdose. Killing me softly, I gotta choose. Keep my life or lose myself in you. I'm so addicted, it has to end. But why do I keep holding your hand? I am stuck and I am hypnotized. Visions of you come and stay the entire night. My mind is buried, rescue out of sight. Crazy me, what do I not see? That you are living poison in my veins. Put the needle in me so that I feel free. I'll let loose, give you the key. Pray that you'll be dead to me. Ashamed, this is my destiny. Crazy me, what do I not see? That you are living poison in my veins. Put the needle in me so that I feel free. I'll let loose, give you the key. Pray that you'll be dead to me.
Hi everyone, just a quick reminder, please don't forget to comment your section to confirm your attendance in today's orientation. Thank you.
The Result Technological University Flexible Learning System, FLEXIS, is the current and new apex of university's curriculum design and instructional delivery structure developed in response to the new normal in education. It is the brainchild of the university to empower learning mobility, accessibility, inclusivity, and flexibility through blended and distance learning. The Flexis is a structured, learner-centered, outcomes-focused, and quality-assured learning and delivery framework devised to systematically embed and implement flexible learning principles in the ICT infrastructure, academic infrastructure, as well as in the quality assurance system in pursuit to the development of new learning infrastructure in the university. It provides gamut and wide range selections of flexible learning modes, models, and options.
All the girls wind up on the dance floor. We go hard till the sun come up. Ganja smoking, we got rum in me cup. Bad girls wind up on the dance floor. All the girls wind up on the dance floor. All the girls wind up on the dance floor.
May we request everyone to please stand for the doxology to be followed by the Philippine National Anthem and the RTU March.
Again, let us rise for the Philippine National Anthem.
Bilang padre del Filii et Spiritus Sancti.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
All right, so you may all sit down. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Hello.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone.
May lag ng konti, no?
Yes, I know.
Hi, good afternoon.
Hello.
Good afternoon, freshies. We're so glad to see you here. Yeah, we're now on the gallery view.
Hi,
I know you both.
Serena.
Okay, so before we start with our agenda for today, let me just give our freshies a video. So it's just a short video by our JMA officers. Okay, please watch this.
Hi, Marketista! I am Kuya RJ, the President of Junior Marketing Association. So, nandito kami mga officers para magbigay sa inyo ng tips kung paano makapag-survive sa college life. Are you ready, guys? Let's go! Hi guys! So, ang tips na ibibigay ko sa inyo is eliminate distractions. Sa college life, marami talaga tayo may experience na distraction pagdating sa pag-aaral. Unang-una sa sarili, dapat tayong unang-una dapat nagtitiwala sa sarili natin para hindi tayo ma-distract kung ano yung mga dapat natin gawin at may share sa ibang tao na skills natin. So next, sa community, hindi natin masisisi ang ibang tao na may masasabi at masasabi sa atin. Pero i-take natin tong positive at gawing challenge sa sarili natin para mas mag-improve at magagamit natin sa future ito. So yun ang tips na may ipapayo ko sa inyo na galing kay Kuya RJ. So bye-bye guys! Thank you!
Hello Freshies! My name is Ate Nikki and I am your Vice President for Internal Affairs. I wanted to welcome you all this coming school year and I am also here to give you a tip. So my tip for you is to set goals. It's very important as a college student that you have a goal so you would know what you want it to be, and it will also help you to give direction on your priorities. So, what are you waiting for? Bring out your pen and notebook and write down your goal as a college student. Have fun and enjoy learning. I hope to see you soon. Bye!
What's up, Freshies? Welcome to Marketing Department. This is Jaisel Almatangkay, your VP for External Affairs. Today, I will give you some tips on how to survive in college. Be resourceful. Especially this semester, we are facing a new normal learning. That is why we encourage you to choose online learning instead of modular. But of course, if you can't, we know and we believe that you will do your part as a student. Being resourceful will determine our skills and ability and secure our future, contributes to lifelong happiness and success. Always remember that if you need help, don't hesitate to message me or the other officers. We are here to help you. Good luck, Marketistas!
Hi, Marketistas! Hello, this is your Ate Vanessa, but you can call me Ate Van. I have one tip para mas lalong ganahan kayo mag-aral. That is, tcharan! Sariling effects na. Reward yourself. Ito yung pagbibigay mo ng regalo sa sarili mo sa isang bagay na na-achieve mo. Like for example, sa quizzes nyo, diba? Ikaw yung nag-top 1, ikaw yung pinakamataas. O kaya sa recitation, yung sagot mo yung napili kasi ang ganda daw, diba? Oh, so, kahit yun lang, sobrang achievement na yun, no ka ba? Kaya dapat, kahit simpleng ganun, na-appreciate natin. Wala naman yun sa liit o sa laki ng isang achievement. Ang pinaka-importante is na-appreciate natin yung sarili natin sa mga bagay na na-achieve sa buhay natin. Mahirap maging isang estudyante, alam natin yan. Kasi na-sacrifice natin yung health natin, like yung tulog, kasi napupuyat tayo kakagawa ng mga projects. Diba? Pag-review sa exams, lalo na minsan sabay-sabay ang mga exams natin, kaya hindi mo na alam anong uunahin mo, diba? Kaya ang ending, napupuyat yung bata, diba? Kaya ano ba naman yung simple treat para sa sarili natin, diba? Tulad ng kumain ng ice cream, kumain sa tusok-tusok, or kung medyo nakaluwag-luwag naman, kumain sa fast food chains like Jollibee, McDo, KFC, at iba pa. So, ayun yung mga simple treat para sa sarili natin, para man lang makapag-relax yung sarili sa stress, diba? So, that's it. Bye guys, and good luck, Marketistas!
This is me, your Kuya Chris, and today I will give you the fourth tip, which is organize. So when it comes to organizing your studies, you need to have your time schedule. So time schedule is just a copy of your schedule in your registration form. But the difference is, it's much easier for you to understand your schedule in your... So a part of organizing your studies, you need to have your own planner or your to-do list. So in this planner, you can actually list down all of the activities you are going to do. You can list all your activities such as your homeworks, your quizzes, your final examinations, and other activities such as having a time for your exercise, having a time for reviewing your previous lessons, and for extracurricular activities such as playing games and having time for yourself. Last but not the least is knowing your priorities. So by knowing your priorities, it will align you to reach your goals in life. So that's all, marketeers. Until next time, God bless you all and stay safe. Bye!
What's up, marketing freshies? This is Aaron Malapas, your Vice President for Marketing, and I am personally welcoming you for this school year. Since you are all freshmen, I will be giving you a tip on how to survive college. First tip, make sure you take down notes. Lagi kang magte-take down notes, lalo na ngayong mag-online class tayo. Lalo na ngayong online class ang gagamitin nating platform para magkaroon ng new knowledge. Para aware ka at hindi ka maging procrastinator. Alam naman natin yung word of procrastinator, di ba? So again, please take down notes. Ayun yung pinaka-importanting bagay na gagawin natin ngayong online class na tayo. That's all for today. I am Aaron Jan Malapas, your VP for Marketing. Keep safe, keep positive, and keep smiling. Thank you.
Guys, it's your Kuya Evan here, and here's tip number 4. Get involved. It's really important to involve yourself in the learning process because through active learning, you will make the material or the lessons stick to you. You can do this by actively participating in class through asking questions, just like what Kuya Kevin said. You can also raise opinions, share your thoughts, or maybe create a discussion forum where you can open a certain topic. It's also a great chance for you to make friends. So don't be shy to do this, and I'm quite sure that you won't regret choosing marketing. Enjoy and happy learning.
Hello everyone, my name is Mark Anthony Siagno. I'm your Vice President for Logistics, and I know na mahihirapan kayo ngayong sem nito. So, I give you some tips of how to survive this semester. And these tips is really important. That's why you need to apply this and magagamit mo rin to sa susunod na semester. At ang tips ito ay ang priority. Priority, hindi lang dapat tayo meron nito sa pamilya, sa trabaho at sa love life. Kailangan meron din tayo nito sa ating pag-aaral. Like na lang yung may mga pinapagawa sa ating sifrot na activities, assignment na pinapapasa ng on time, kailangan gawin nyo siya ng mas maaga para na sa ganun yung mga natitirang oras is para sa mga susunod na subjects na activities din. So that's all, guys. Once again, welcome our new marketing students, and just keep fighting and keep praying to God. So stay safe and God bless to everyone.
Welcome, marketistas. This is Saturday, and here's another tip on how to survive college semester. Don't pressure yourself. Yeah, you hear it back. Don't pressure yourself. How to do that? Always make a checklist of your schedules, homework, research, review, project, or report for you to don't miss out anything or to make your mind worries and do it ahead of time, right? Then during your spare time, make it a habit to give time for advanced reading or join a group study with your classmates to make yourself always ready during the recitation or exam. Don't pressure yourself. Stay on track and chill.
Hey Marketistas! This is Zedlina Santo, your VP for Membership, and I'm going to give you a tip on how to survive online classes. The tip that I will be giving you is so important kasi ito yung time management. Alam naman nating lahat na mahirap mag-manage ng time lalo na ngayon sa buong 7 months na pag-stay natin sa bahay. Wala tayong ibang ginawa kundi manood, maglaro, gumawa ng mga gawaing bahay, and more. Pero dahil back to school na, kailangan natin iset kung ano yung importante at hindi importante. Kaya tayo magmamanage ng time. Try to create your own schedule para makita mo kung ano yung mga kailangan mong gawin. Sabihin natin, sa oras na ito, 1 hour lang ako magpo-phone. Sa oras na ito, 3 hours ako mag-aaral. O diba? Dahil sa ganun, mas mapapadali yung mga gawain mo. And that's it, guys. Thank you!
Hi Freshies! It's me, your Kuya Jean, at bibigyan kita ng tips para makasurvive sa college. Always check your class regularly for updates and announcements. Mas importante ito kaysa sa kaka-check mo ng status ng crush mo pero hindi ka naman pinapansin. So para nga mas updated ka sa mga activities nyo, lalo na ngayon, online class tayo, dapat lagi mong chinecheck yung mode of learning nyo na ginagamit nyo. For example, Google Classroom. Kasi yung mga props nyo naglalagay ng announcement doon. Ngayon, kung sanay ka naman iwanan, malileft-behind ka talaga kapag hindi mo chinek yung updates ng props mo. 'Di ba? Sakit kayang maiwan. So, ayun lang guys. Sana magkita-kita na tayo at sana matapos itong pandemic na to. Bye!
What is up, Marketista? This is Kevin, and today we'll be giving you some couple of tips on how you can survive this semester. So this tip is really relevant because right from the beginning, we are already executing this one, and this is one of the reasons why we are knowledgeable here right now. So this is the so-called thing, ask a question. Supposedly that you're having trouble or problem in a particular topic, and as soon as you have that question in your mind, that is the actual time that you should definitely go ask a question. If you're still trying to convince yourself that you do understand the topic, but later on found out that you still don't, for example, in the first week of online class, you don't understand the topic, and what more in the second week, and so on and so forth. So there's a high chance of difficulty that you'll encounter with. Don't be afraid, nor do hesitate to approach or ask someone. It can be with your colleagues, it can be with your professors, and it can be us, JMA officers as well. Because we are here to help students on this new learning system, and we want to help students to succeed. And always remember that a person that asks questions has a higher chance of success.
What is up with you guys? Hello my dear Marketistas. I am your Vice President for Environmental and Wellness, Rocky Ray Absalon. So for today's video, I'll give you some tips or friendly advice on how are you going to deal or cope up with our new learning system. We already know that this situation is already exhausting, right? It can be depressive, it can be stressful, or anything that may affect your performance. So how are you going to deal with it? My tip for you is to find your happiness, do your hobbies, or go back to your childhood days. You can also find time to enjoy what you really love, like do some TikTok videos, watch some Korean dramas, or even drawing, dancing, and singing. Believe me, it really helps a lot to relieve the stress. And what I am talking about is what we call me time. It's really good to have a me time after a long, exhausting, and tiring day. But everything has its limitations. Be responsible enough to manage your time to spend on yourself and on your priorities. So that's it for today's video. I hope you like it. Again, my tip for you is have yourself a me time. Give a like and comment on this video, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel RTU Jema. Keep safe everyone. I hope to see you soon. Bye!
And that was a great kickstart from our ates and kuyas from RTU Jema, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Actually, I really like their tips. If I was in freshman year, I would really do all those tips that they have given.
Exactly. They are all relevant, pero malungkot ako ngayon eh.
Bakit?
Bakit, sir?
Jean just reminded me of my crush who's not even checking my chat. So,
Oh.
tama naman yun. Ang check mo na lang yung updates na
Narinig ko
mga professors mo. And I like that they are
tama.
emphasizing time
Yun yung
management.
sinabi ni Jean Hugo.
Exactly. Okay.
Yes,
So, kamusta
sir.
na kayo, Ma'am Ryan? I think we should introduce ourselves first.
Okay, so should I start na ba, sir?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. This is
Okay.
honor.
So, good
Okay.
afternoon, everyone. My name is Professor Jamie Gregorio, but you can call me Ma'am Jam for short. A lot of people actually have a difficulty in pronouncing my name. Sometimes it's Ma'am Jamie, Ma'am Jaime, and even Ma'am Jamie. So, Ma'am Jam would be fine.
Yeah. Okay, Ma'am Jam.
Okay, ako naman yung next, no. Good afternoon once again, Sir Eric and Ma'am Jam. It's good to see you in our virtual orientation today and together with our freshmen. Hi, freshies! Welcome and thank you for choosing Rizal Technological University. I'm Professor Irene Resi Aprosta. Gusto ko nga tawagin akong Ma'am Rin eh. Kaso yun yung nakapangalan sa akin, Irene. So, it's either Irene or Rin.
Okay, and
Okay,
together
Sir
with these
Eric?
two beautiful ladies who are with me in this Zoom room, this is Professor John Eric Estrellado, and I'm actually the department head for marketing management. I'm actually the one who's emailing you during the enrollment. And speaking of enrollment, Ma'am Jam and Ma'am Irene, kamusta naman ang ating enrollment dyan?
Actually, it's
Nako.
still ongoing. Nako, madami
Yes.
pa rin tayong hindi pa na-enroll.
Exactly. Pero hindi naman na gano'n kadami. Mga ireg na lang natin na may mga
Iilan na lang
personal
naman.
concerns. Pero sa totoo, kailangan natin silang pagbuhusan ng panahon. Ilan ang na-enroll natin this sem, Ma'am Jam?
If I'm not mistaken, 300 plus na ba? 500 plus? Ang dami na
300 or
actually.
500 plus just for the second
Dami na
year
din.
alone.
Yes, second year lang
Yes.
yon.
In total, the marketing management family has reached more than 1,500 students this semester.
Wow, ang dami natin.
Wow.
Exactly. And now we are welcoming 300, more than 300 freshmen for both Bonnie and Pasig campuses.
Virtual clap naman dyan, guys. Ang
Wow.
dami-dami ng
Virtual club
marketing
naman dyan. Ang dami
family.
ng marketing family. Kaya wag magtaka kung medyo natagalan kami mag-reply.
Padami ng padami.
Medyo matagal ang
Ang
response kasi ang daming marketing management students, and over the past weeks, libo-libong estudyante ang ating inaasikaso for the enrollment. But we're glad everyone is cooperating. Everyone is patiently waiting until they made it to the point that they are officially enrolled.
Yes, that's right. And
Okay.
for that, let me just give a few reminders. If you have any questions regarding the topic that will be presented for today, just comment in the comment section of our YouTube page. We would be very glad to read them here and also answer them.
Exactly. And Ma'am Ryan is here with us to be our professor respondent. She will be checking your comments on YouTube and raise it during the Zoom session.
Ako lamang ay nakaantabay sa mga chat
Yes.
ninyo.
Oo, nakikita ni Ma'am ang mga chat
Questions
ninyo,
ninyo.
ha. Don't hesitate to share the fun. You can share it to your friends, to your batchmates na nag-aaral din sa RTU, because we will not be we are not just giving advice sa ating mga freshmen for marketing management department. There were also some tips na or reminders and guidelines na dapat malaman ng lahat ng freshmen sa RTU. But of course, we're gonna be specific about the needs, about the curriculum, and the professors that our marketing management students will meet sooner. Sooner, as they will start their flexible learning classes.
Yes. So, gusto ko lang ma-mention din yung mga background natin. Thank you so much, Sir John, sa mga pa-background natin ngayon.
Thank you
Kamusta ka
so
na?
much
Ang cozy
sa
ng
pag-provide,
bahay mo.
no?
Nasaan ka, Ma'am
You're
Ai?
enjoying the view. You're
Yeah.
enjoying the view. I am in a high-rise building today, and I'm
Nasa
doing
Ortigas ka yata.
yes, I'm doing business with you. ma'am
Yeah.
and sir, no?
Nandito ako
Kasi
ngayon sa
nakakamiss
office ko, 'di
naman.
ba? Ang busy ng mga
Oo.
ka-workmate ko, oh.
Yes.
Kasi pa
Sobra
si Ma'am
pong
Jam nasa
nakakamiss
work from home.
ang pagtatrabaho.
Exactly.
Ay
Okay.
kahit sa virtual background man lang, ma-feel man lang na maramdaman natin na nagtatrabaho po tayo. Hindi po ba?
Exactly. Exactly. And by the way, let me remind our freshies for your concerns. I actually announced this to our Facebook group page that they can raise their concerns during the seminar or during the orientation. We will be answering them one by one kung may mga relevant questions sila after or on the last part of the orientation. And hopefully, yung mga concerns and queries natin ay masasagot as we go along with this orientation.
Okay, so without further ado, let's start with the orientation. Okay, let me just share my screen. Ayan, nakikita na po ba natin?
And welcome, freshies!
Welcome,
Okay.
Freshie.
Now, this is Rizal Technological University. Here is the agenda for today. So first off, we will start with the RTU and our college, which is College of Business and Entrepreneurial Technology. And then we will introduce you to our team, the marketing management staff, and then the students' academic standing, curriculum, grading system, and of course, our department. Any updates, any upcoming events that will be shared on later. Okay, to start off, let me have Ma'am Irene.
Okay, good afternoon once again. So you want to know more about the Rizal Technological University. So today I'm going to explore you with the aid of virtual orientation. Here is the Rizal Technological University history. It was established on July 11, 1969 upon the approval by the Secretary of Education in response to the request of the Provincial Board of Rizal, headed by then Governor Isidro S. Rodriguez, to put up a higher education institution in the province of Rizal. It was first known as the College of Rizal. The College of Rizal opened its classes on July 14, 1969 with the course offerings in business administration, education, and liberal arts. Okay. Through the support of the Metropolitan Manila Governor Imelda Marcos, the Rizal Technological College constituency with the Kabataang Barangay School chapter of the RTC and the collegiate and high school faculty clubs at the forefront of the struggle for survival. President Ferdinand E. Marcos signed into law Presidential Decree 1341 A on April 1, 1978, converting the Rizal Technological Colleges into a state college on April 1, 1978. Okay. After 19 years, the college was converted into the Rizal Technological University on October 11, 1997 by virtue of Republic Act RA number 8365. The university is tasked to provide highly professional, scientific, technological, and special instructions in the fields of engineering and technology, education, business, and entrepreneurial technology, and the programs and promote research, extension, and advanced studies in its areas of specialization. Okay, here is the RTU mission, RTU vision, and RTU philosophy. RTU mission to develop globally competitive and socially responsible professionals through technology driven instructions, innovative researches, and sustainable extension programs that will enhance the lives of people in the communities. RTU vision, a leading technology-driven university responsive to the developmental needs of changing societies. RTU philosophy, the Result Technological University believes in nurturing the creative potentials of Filipinos to excel in a dynamic world, order, and advocates commitment to global peace and sustainable development, along with a sense of moral responsibility and cultural patronage. Freshmen, please keep in mind that you need to. Naririnig po ako, Sir
Yes, ma'am.
Eric?
Yes po.
Okay,
Yes po.
okay. Okay, freshmen, please keep in mind that you need to know and memorize the vision and mission of our university.
Exactly. They need to do that, ma'am, right?
Yes. So, RTU core values. The RTU shall uphold the following shared values: the consistency, honesty, accountability, notability, good governance, and empowerment. Sibet goals to produce business professionals and entrepreneurs with skills, knowledge, abilities, and work attitudes ready to the challenges of competitive business world, and to prepare young men and women in the field of business and industry, making them aware of their worthwhile contributions to the economy and society, as well as their ethical and social responsibilities. So here are the top executives of the Rizal Technological University. Our university president, Dr. Maria Eugenia M. Yanco. Our vice president for academic affairs, Dr. Magno M. Kindangan. Our vice president for developmental, and I think it's vice president for finance and administration, Dr. Rodolfo P. Alvion Jr. Vice President for Student Services, Dr. April A. Alcalde, and for Vice President for Research and Extension, Dr. Julius L. Meneses. Here are the college academic officials. Our college dean, Dr. Christine Y. of Valencia, ours truly, department head of Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Marketing Management, Professor John Eric O. Estrellado. Before si Sir Eric yung college secretary, ngayon, currently, we have Professor Jenica Bakungan, ang college secretary natin. Okay? So, department head of Bachelor of Science in Accountancy, Bachelor of Science in Accountancy, Professor Roel C. Marasigan, department head of Business, Bachelor of Science in Office Administration, Professor Mary Joy C. Horduela, department head of Bachelor of Science in Entrepreneurship, Professor Kathleen A. Bautista, Department Head of Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, Operations Management, we have Professor Jerome G. Season. Department Head of Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, Human Resource Development Management, we have Professor Rodolfo L. Ducot. And lastly, Department Head of Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, we have in Financial Management, we have Professor Rome Sharif G. Montoya. Okay, so here are our full-time faculty members. So we have Dr. Leonila C. Crisostomo, Dr. Luis E. Castaneda, we have Dr. Ferdinand C. Martinez, Professor Ethelyn C. Verdadero, Professor Corazon D. Austria, Professor Kyle Nicole F. Alcantara, ako po, Professor Irene Recipe Aprosta, Professor Jamily D. Gregorio, Professor Dorina D. Barreto, Professor Joel M. Manalo, and Professor Monica O. Sonon, and Professor Marlene D. Tapales. For our part-time faculty members and industry representatives, affiliates, we have Dr. Esther T. Edgerly, Professor Sheila Marie Altes, Professor Carolina C. Abaya, Professor Abigail Mendoza, Professor Danielle V. Senya, Professor Diane A. Santos, Professor Giner Cudia, and Professor Mike Jerome C. Santa Maria.
And okay, I think that's it. We have seen our professors. Can we go back to our professors, Mom Jam? We actually have our part-time faculty members and industry affiliates. Tama, Ma'am Irene? Yes. And actually, we
Here
have,
are the professors.
yes, tama po. And they are actually part of the industry. So, with that being presented, please be aware that there will be professors who are actually members of the corporate industry.
The Rizal Technological University.
Yes. Again, they came from, or most of them are coming from the corporate industry. I think we have Dr. Esther T. Edralin. She came from San Miguel Eastern Telecoms, but she actually served the academy for years, and she's actually the
Yes,
former department
former
head of
of
BSBA
Mark.
Marketing Management. So virtual
Yes.
clap naman dyan sa ating former department head. And I think she's actually watching right now together with some of our professors. We have Dr. Megsino, who's part of the Philippine Archive, if I'm not mistaken. And she's our research techie professors. And we have professors who came from banks, 'di ba? Bank services, or actually marketing practitioners, Sir Daniel, Ma'am Dayan, Sir Jenner, and Professor Jerome Santamaria. And we also have Professor Sheila Altes, is who works at the brand and advertising industry. And part of the academ, as part of our administration, we have Professor Carolina Abaya and Ma'am Abigail Mendoza. So once again, Ma'am Irene just gave us the roster of faculty members for the BSBA Marketing Management. And again, some sort of reminders, hindi po lahat ng ating teachers or professors ngayong college ay mga full-time faculty members. Some of them, or even most of them, came or are coming from the industry. So that we can share relevant and updated industry and corporate trends to our students who are actually taking BSBA. So let's go to the next part of our presentation. Okay, the students' academic standing. Okay, for our freshies, maybe you are thinking, ano kayang status ko ngayon sa RTU? Isa akong freshman. Okay, kaway-kaway sa ating mga freshmen na nanonood ngayon. Our students are actually divided into two categories. We have the regular students and the irregular students. So pag sinabi nating regular students, they are those students who are enrolled with the subjects that they are really supposed to take during the semester. So if we are to check the curriculum, Ma'am Jam, can we have the curriculum part of the presentation? Ayan. Talon muna tayo ng kaunti. Ayan. Curriculum part. Ayan. Isa pa, ma'am. Sa ating freshmen. Nawala yata yung ating slide for the freshies. Okay, Ma'am Jam, lumagpas po tayo ng kaunti. Okay, nawala yung part nung freshman natin na subjects. Okay, we have fourth year, third year, second year, and yan, first year. This is the curriculum of the BSBA Marketing Management, and we want to show you the subjects that you are supposed to take throughout the entire 4 years in college. Kindly check your registration forms right now. For our regular students, newly enrolled freshmen, kung kayo po ay ABM graduate nung senior high school, again, ABM graduate, you are supposed to have 20 units in your registration form, which composed of the subjects BA Management 101, GE01, GE02, GE03, MM101, NSTP, and PE1. Dapat naka-enroll po kayo sa 7 subjects. 20 units, 7 subject. Kung kayo po ay bagong enrolled na freshman, kung kayo naman po ay non-ABM nung senior high school, dahil wala kayong subject ng senior high school na business marketing or other business-related courses, you need to undergo a bridging program. So, apart from the 20 units na naka-enroll, dapat sa inyo nadagdagan kayo ng another 3 units, which makes it 23 units. The additional 3 units is for the BP1 or Bridging Program 1. Before, yung mga previous nating freshmen, wala silang BP1. Ang meron sila ABM 101 hanggang ABM 103. Before yon sa ating mga dating freshmen na second year at third year na ngayon. Pero sa ating mga freshmen ngayong SEM, instead na 9 units bridging course, we made it more simple. Ginawa naming BP1 na lang ang iti-take nila na bridging subject. So once again, kung kayo ay non-ABM during senior high school at nakita ninyo na 20 units lang ang naka-enroll sa inyo, you need to message us immediately or maybe after this orientation for us to check or add a bridging program to your subject. Kasi kailangan mo yung i-take for you to finish your college. Hindi pwedeng i-skip. Kung kayo naman ay ABM nung senior high school at nalagyan kayo ng BP1 or Bridging Program 1, you need to message me as well para matanggal natin ang inyong bridging program because basically, you don't need that anymore. Okay? So regular student ka kung ikaw ay naka-enroll sa 20 units, or 23 units kung ikaw ay non-ABM. Meron tayo ngayong mga freshmen na transferees coming from the other schools. Automatically, hindi sila regular students. Sila ay magfo-fall under the category of irregular students. Because some of the subjects na kanilang tinitake ngayong SEM ay wala na sa subject na pang first year kasi may mga subject na sila na na-credit nung tinake nila sa ibang school. So ating mga transferees ngayon, normally naka-enroll sila from 20 to 24 units. Depende sa mga subjects na ating na-credit for them. Again, our transferees na nanonood ngayon, you are freshman but automatically you're part of the irregular category. So that's okay. Another indication na ikaw ay regular or irregular. Regular student ka kapag kasali ka sa isang section. Lahat ng subjects na tinitake mo are coming from a single section, and irregular student ka kung ang mga subjects mo ay manggagaling sa iba't ibang section. Why? Galing ito sa iba't ibang year level. At magiging irregular student ka kapag ikaw ay bumagsak, kung ikaw ay shifter, kung ikaw ay transferee, or nag-advance ka ng subjects. So, let's go back to the category of or status of our students. So, we have the regular students and the irregular students. Ayan. We also have students under the academic warning. Ayan. Yan yung mga estudyante na after a SEM, sila ay bumagsak sa isang subject with a 3-unit account. Again, kapag bumagsak ka ng isang subject, automatic ikaw ay magiging under academic warning. Bibigyan ka ng waiver ng RTU telling you na hindi ka na pwedeng bumagsak ng dalawa pang subjects. Otherwise, ikaw ay magiging subject for dismissal. Ang probationary naman natin ay ang mga estudyante na nagkaroon ng 6 units or dalawang subject na bagsak. Like the under academic warning, ang mga probationary ay magkakaroon ng ang mga probationary ay magkakaroon ng waiver to actually warn them that they need to do better in the upcoming SEM. And under the policy or academic policy of RTU, we call it retention policy. Ang isang estudyante na magkaroon ng 3 subjects na bagsak, which is equivalent to 9 units. It could be 2 subjects kung ang subject ay 6 units. So, basta kapag bumagsak ka sa subjects in total of 9 units, ikaw ay subject for dismissal. When we say subject for dismissal, that is the time that you need to leave RTU and find for another school. And we don't want that to happen to you guys. As freshmen, we are actually encouraging you to do your best during your college. Ayaw namin na kayo ay babagsak. Ayaw namin na kayo ay magkakaroon ng back subject. Otherwise, you need to retake subjects during summer. And also, pwedeng hindi nyo matapos ang college for 4 years. Ang BSBA Marketing Management po should be taken only for 4 years, not unless ikaw ay may bagsak, subjects na naiwan, or for some instances, kailangan mong tumigil sa school at bumalik sa RTU after a while. Again, ayaw namin kayo ay bumagsak, so you need to do better. Ang mga estudyante na magkakaroon ng bagsak at magiging under academic warning, probationary status, and subject for dismissal are automatically will be considered as irregular students. Upon checking, if we have 500 students per year level, like 50 of them are irregular students. And these 50 irregular students, sila yung mga shifters, transferees, and so forth. Good thing for us, kakaunti lang po ang mga estudyante nating nagkakaroon ng bagsak, bilang lang sa daliri ng kamay. And we're so proud about our marketing management students because they are actually competitive, resourceful, and they really do their best when it comes to studying. So for the freshmen, dahil kayo ang mga new breed ng RTU Junior Marketista, sana hindi ma-break ang stream ng excellence ng mga marketing management students. We have like more than 500 academic achievers and dean's listers every semester, and we are so proud of them. And as we finish this semester or this year, school year, I hope you'll be part of our academic achievers. So if you have questions about the academic standing, you may actually use the YouTube chat box. Okay, let us continue. Here's the grading system in RTU. Actually, this grading system is being applied in most of the universities or state universities in the Philippines. So, numerical po ang ating grading system from 1, 1.25 to 5, INC, withdraw, and drop. Unlike high school or college, unlike high school, senior high, and junior high, ang nare-receive nating grades 95, 96, 90, 89, 75. In college, ang marireceive natin 1 hanggang 5 lang. 1 is the most sought grade. Everyone is giving their best to get the flat 1 because the equivalence for flat 1 is 97 to 100%. And the description is excellent. Very good could be 1.25 to 1.5, which their grades range from 91 to 96%. Good grades are 2.25, DOS, and 1.75 with grade range of 83 to 90. And fair grades are those who will get 2.5 and 2.75 from from 79% to 82%. And our passing grade, kung baga sa high school, ito yung sabit na grade. It's 75 to 77. It is stress. But actually, if the subject is too difficult with extreme standard, there are some students who will receive stress, and that's okay. There's no bad about that. At least you pass the subject, but we encourage you to do better to get greater or higher grades. At ito yung ayaw natin mangyari. For you to get 5, 5 means bagsak in RTU, and that means your grade could be below 70%. Bakit wala yung 71 to 74%, sir? Because we actually miss to include the grade of cuatro. In RTU, we have grade of cuatro or 4, which means conditional passing. When you receive a grade of 4, it means that you need to uh, speak with your professor and ask him or her for a remedial exam. And pag nabagsak mo, and kapag napasa mo yung 4 or yung remedial exam mo after the SEM, yung 4 mo ay magiging 3. At kapag nabagsak mo yung remedial exam or kung meron pang ibang requirement ang prof mo, yung 4 mo ay magiging 5. Again, aside from 3 and 5, meron pa po tayong grade na 4. And also, we have INCs or incomplete. Let us say during the semester, you did pretty well. However, meron kang subject or meron kang requirements na hindi pa napapasa or hindi pa natatapos at natapos na ang semester at nagbigay na ng grades ang mga professor, the professors could actually give you a grade of INC, which means incomplete. Incomplete, to make it complete, okay, yung incomplete natin para maging grade yan from 1 hanggang 3, you need to speak again with your professor and ask him or her kung meron ka bang iti-take na exam at meron ka bang projects or requirements na kailangang ipasa para magkaroon ka ng complete grade. And you can actually finish the completion for 1 school year. So for this semester, kung magkakaroon ka ng grade ng INC, pwede mong i-comply yung INC mo for the next 2 semesters para yung INC mo ay magkaroon ng grade at hindi mo na i-retake ang subject. If hindi mo na-complete or na-comply yung requirements mo para magkaroon ka ng grade sa INC after 1 year of the semester, we have no choice, you have no choice but to actually re-enroll or retake the subject. We also have withdraw. In case of emergencies that you cannot continue the class anymore, you need to speak with your professor and ask him for her na i-withdraw mo na yung subject mo. So that professor can give you a grade of W or withdraw. Withdraw should be done at least before the midterms. If you are a paying student, although free tuition tayo ngayon, but if you are a paying student, you will get a refund. Pero dahil free tuition tayo ngayon, if you will withdraw a subject, that will affect your free tuition next years or next semester around. We also have the grade of drop. If the professors will found out that okay, if the professors will found out na may mga subjects or may mga pagkukulang ka sa klase at hindi mo ito ma-comply, the professors will or can give you the grade of drop. Okay, can we have the next slide please, Ma'am Jam? Okay. Kung ikaw ay pabibong estudyante, ayan, and you really aim to be a Latin honor, you want to be a cum laude, magna cum laude, or summa cum laude, you should be able to get this grade or this equivalent range after 4 years or throughout the 4 years of college. After 4 years before graduation, the school will compute your grade And kung ang lahat ng grades mo from first year to fourth year will reach an average of 1.46 to 1.75, that means you will graduate as cum laude. However, part of the rule, hindi ka pwedeng magkaroon ng grades na lower than 2.5. Again, hindi ka pwedeng magkaroon ng grades na lower than 2.5. Aside from that, bawal kang magkaroon ng drop or withdraw for you to be cum laude or to be a Latin honor. However, pwede kang magkaroon ng INC kahit may INC ka. Pwede ka pa rin maging Latin honor, but you need to comply it within 1 year after you get that INC. Again, 1.46 to 1.75 para maging cum laude. 1.26 to 1.45 para maging magna cum laude. At 1 to 1.25 for you to become a summa cum laude, which is the highest. In the history of RTU, I think, sa 50 years ng RTU, dalawa pa lang sa buong RTU ang nagiging summa cum laude. And we have few magna cum laude and plenty of cum laude. Great good thing or good thing about BSBA marketing management, if I'm not mistaken, we have more than 100 cum laude in total sa mga nagdaan na taon. Every year, meron tayong 5 hanggang 10 na gumagraduate as cum laude. And for the past years, in the history of RTU, nagkaroon na tayo ng 3 magna cum laude. Okay? So we're very proud of them. I hope in this batch of freshies, magkakaroon na tayo ng summa cum laude at maraming magna at cum laude.
Okay, let me just mention this one, sir.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
so for
ma'am.
our freshmen, if you are planning to seek excellence and become an achiever, you may look at our department head. He actually graduated with honors. Palakpakan naman
Oh my
dyan.
gosh. Yeah, thank you so much, Ma'am Jam. I
Yes.
actually, yan, kami po ni Ma'am Jam, ako at si Ma'am Jamie, we actually graduated from RTU and Ma'am Jamie is actually a consistent Dean's lister.
Okay, yes. And
Right?
also,
Yeah.
yes, sir. And also, let's mention that a few and almost our part-timers are industry affiliates like Ma'am Dayan, Sir Jenner, Sir Daniel.
Yes.
These are also achievers when they were in
Exactly.
college. Yes. And
They were
also our
Latin
dean.
honors.
Yes, sir. Our
Our
dean is
dean.
also a cum laude.
Yes, exactly, 'di ba? Ako naman nasabit lang sa pagiging magna cum laude.
Very
Thank you,
proud
Lord,
of
for
you,
the
sir.
yes. Thank you so much. Thank you for the provision of knowledge and wisdom and strength from the Lord. Right. All we need to have is some sort of consistency and a lot of perseverance. Yan. Actually, si Sir John ay tumatanda na. Si Ma'am Jam ay dati kong estudyante. She's actually one of my top students.
Thank you,
Palakpakan
sir.
naman dyan para kay Ma'am Jam. Dahil binanggit mo, babawi ako sa iyo. Okay. So next. Okay. Here's the we have this academic procedures. Completion of INC or 4. Sinabi ko kanina, kung magkakaroon kayo ng grade na INC or 4, you need to talk to your professor and ask him or her that you need to comply your INC or 4. Yung INC and 4 can be complied for 1 year after you get that grade. Pag lumagpas yan ng isang taon, hindi mo na pwedeng i-comply, you need to retake the subject. In RTU, we have this formal process of applying for INC and 4. And hopefully, this our next semester, magkakaroon na tayo ng normal face-to-face class kung magkakaroon na ng vaccine. Next year ha, or next semester. This semester, medyo imposible. We'll be in a remote class. Pero kung magkakaroon na tayo ng face-to-face classes next year, at kung kayo man ay magkakaroon ng INC this semester, may formal way tayo to comply the INC. Okay? Application for scholarship. Technically, all of you guys are scholars ng bayan. Okay? If there are other schools who are claiming that they are scholars ng bayan, RTU students could also claim that they are scholars ng bayan. Tayo po ay nasa state university. We are not a private school. We are in a state university and actually owned by the Philippine government or the Philippine community. Ayan, tayo po ay mga scholar ng bayan. So, in that case, um, tayo ngayon ay nag-e-enjoy sa free tuition. During our time, hindi free tuition ng RTU. But good thing for you right now, free tuition na ang RTU. Para naman sa ating mga, if you want scholarship, by the way, RTU still offer scholarships for allowances. Pero I've heard most of you guys, ang ating mga freshmen, ay mga scholar din ng iba't ibang bayan. So you are receiving financial support from our local government. And good for you. However, for RTU to recognize you as a scholar, you can go to the RTU scholarship office, or maybe you can do that after this pandemic. Okay, we also have crediting of subjects. I have a concern, Ma'am Jam. Okay lang ba ang aking audio? Hindi ba na-interrupt because it's actually raining right now?
Yes, sir. Okay naman
Okay
po.
lang. Okay,
Yes,
good.
sir.
Umuulan ngayon dito sa Angono, Rizal.
Yes, sir.
Nasa
Malakas
Angono
din
ako
dito
ngayon. Diyan
kanina.
sa
Yes.
Mandaluyong, 'di
Yes,
ba?
sir.
Okay, I hope hindi interrupted ang ating audio and video. Anyway, for the another academic procedure is the crediting of subjects. Itong crediting of subjects, applied po ito sa ating mga transferees. This year, we accepted 6 transferees na nag-apply last year pa, and they were persevered to make it to the RTU. So right now, they are enrolled in BSBA Marketing Management. And I've already communicated with them and their subjects will be credited. Meron din tayong proper way to credit the subject, but maybe we can do that right after the semester. And as well as the substitution. Sa substitution naman, walang masyadong concern sa inyo because all of you are regular students, not unless may mga shifters tayo. Yung mga shifters natin na nakapag-take ng subject coming from other course or coming from an older curriculum na halos katulad ng curriculum natin ngayon sa marketing, our department can accept that subject, pwedeng ma-credit at ma-substitute para hindi nyo na iti-take yung subject. By the way, I just want to add, ang ating mga LLL completers, I know, kaway-kaway naman sa YouTube ang ating mga LLL completers. I want to see names. Tingnan nga natin kung may magko-comment na LLL completer. When we say LLL completer, guys, it means lifelong learners. Sila po yung mga hindi nag-K-12 pero nag-pursue ng college. And for them to pursue college in RTU, they need to finish 1 year of bridging program. They are the LLL completers. Ayan, sila Russell. Russell de Malanta, Francesca Natividad. Ito ba ay mga LLL completers? Matthew Raffles. Matthew is definitely an LLL completer. Naalala ko yung name niya. Ayan. Congratulations for making it to the college. I admire your perseverance. Ngayon, meron din kayong additional na 3 units, bridging program. Bridging program. So kaya kayo ngayon ay naka-enroll sa 23 na naka-enroll with 23 units. Ma'am Jam, okay pa ba ang aking audio? Medyo lumalakas ang ulan dito sa Angono, Rizal.
Okay pa, sir. Okay
Okay
pa
pa
po.
rin. Okay, good. Okay, let us continue. Let me give you a run through to the subject courses that you need to take throughout the entire 4 years of college. Okay, Ma'am Jam, can we have, okay, this one. Yan yung subjects nyo for first year. Please disregard ABM subjects. ABM 101 hanggang ABM 106. Kung makikita nyo yan sa inyong individual evaluation report sa portal, don't be bothered. Hindi nyo kailangan i-take ang subject na yan. Again, para sa ating mga non-ABM, dapat naka-enroll kayo ngayon sa BP1. Even our transferees, kung kayo ay non-ABM at hindi nyo pa natitake ang subjects na business marketing, or principles of marketing as well as organization and management, hindi nyo kailangan nyong i-take ang BP1 at BP2. BP2 for next semester. Let us continue, please. That was those are our subjects for first year. Second year, we have these subjects. Yan, medyo dumadami ang units. 8 subjects pa rin naman. Okay, your PE subjects will be up to second year. Next, ma'am. Third year will be this one. Pagdating sa third year, dumadami na ang mga major and business subject. So ito yung medyo part na nakaka-pressure. Pero sabi nga ng ating mga ate at kuya from JMA, wag mabother. Time management lang yan. Okay. And our fourth year, yan, tatapos na tayo sa college. Few units. And as you can observe, at the last part, or during fourth year, second semester, last semester, dalawang subject na lang. However, medyo mabigat tong subject na to. We have Business Trends Seminar and COE. And both of the subjects are good for 6 units with a total of 12 units. And let me show you our professional courses, or most of us know this as major subjects. Ayan, ito yung mga major subjects. And kanina yung mga professors na na-meet natin during the introduction of Ma'am Irene, ito yung mga subjects na tinuturo nila. From MM101, Consumer Behavior, MM102, Marketing Research Theories and Concepts, MM103, Professional Salesmanship, 104 for Product Management, 105 for Pricing Strategy, 106 for Distribution Management, 107 for Advertising and Sales Promotion, and 108 for Marketing Management. We also have 109 for Retail and Services Marketing. Ito yung mga mahilig dyan mag-shopping. Resorts, hotel. We'll be discussing how to market those businesses and products. MM110, e-commerce and internet marketing, which seems to be very relevant these days because the industry are looking for those people who are actually literate when it comes to digital marketing. So we also have MMELEC 101. Medyo na-miss natin. From 101 to 105, we have 5 major elective subjects. And subjects like brand management, in agricultural marketing, yan yung mga iti-take natin sa ating mga elective subjects. Subjects that are very important for you guys. And right now, we are planning to include graphic design as part of our elective subjects. We also have business trend seminar. For business trend seminars, guys, you will be asked to conduct your own event. 'Di ba? Medyo challenging ito because most of our students from RTU marketing management students are conducting big time events with 1,000 attendees, and we're so proud of these graduates na nakapag-conduct ng events for their BTS or Business Trends seminar. And also, the COE or Cooperative Education and Industry with Technology. This is one of the most important subject because in this one, you will apply your learnings in the actual field as OJTs. Ang BTS po at COE, parehong nasa 4th year. Medyo magkasabay ang parehong yan. So that is very challenging. Kaya sa 4th year last sem, 12 units na lang kayo naka-enroll. Sir John, what could be the requirements para matapos namin tong mga subjects na to? Based on our syllabus, the marketing professors will be asking you to conduct research, presentations, a lot of presentations, Again, na-mention ko na kanina, research, field research, marketing plan, strategic plan, event plan. Those are the things na dapat matutunan gawin ng ating mga marketing students. So, kung kayo ay non-ABM during high school, the reason why nagdagdag kami ng bridging program for you and also to our LLL completers. Kaya meron kayong BP1 for you to have the idea about the principles of marketing. And in that case, the preparation of the marketing plan will be introduced. And good thing for us, most of our BP subjects, ang nagtuturo niyan si Ma'am Irene tsaka si Ma'am Jam. And they will teach you on how to make a marketing plan. And this marketing plan, mo commonly piniprepare ito sa ating mga major subjects. Okay, yours truly is teaching consumer behavior. So kayong mga freshie, magiging professor nyo ako ngayong first year. I'll be your professors in consumer behavior. I will be your professor in consumer behavior. And I'm also handling subject like advertising and sales promotion, product management, and e-commerce and internet marketing. Okay, I think we're good sa ating mga professional courses. Medyo dumugo ang ilong natin sa mga professional courses because these are actually industry fields and industry terms. And as marketing students, we are expected that we can finish and do excellent in these subjects. Okay, ito na yung medyo maraming nababother. Sir John, hindi ko ma-open yung portal ko. I cannot check my subject. Oh, okay, let me clear this out. Do not pressure yourself for now. If you cannot access the student portal, the fact that I sent your registration form to your email, that means you are officially enrolled. And right now, hindi pa po tayo naglilipat ng estudyante or mga first year students sa ibang section. Tanging ang mga LLL completers lang. If you are an LLL completer and you are watching right now, naalala niyo yung una kong sinend sa inyong registration form 3 months ago or 4 months ago, please disregard those. Wala na po yung registration form na yon because may bago tayong section for LLL completers. There are LLL completers and non-ABM students who are asking, Sir, magpapalipat kami ng section. I'm so sorry, we cannot afford to do that anymore. Reason being, tanging isang section lang sa first year ng Pasig at first year ng Boni ang merong ang merong BP1. The rest of the section wala silang BP1. So for you to finish college, hindi ka pwedeng hindi mag BP1. So dapat naka-enroll ka sa subject na may BP1. Kung ikaw ay LLL completer or kung ikaw ay non-ABM. Ngayon, ang mga LLL completer, Sir John, kung yung aming registration form ay hindi na pala siya considered, at bakit pala ito na bago? Napalitan yung registration form kasi before, ang isang class 3 hours lang per week. But this school year, dahil pandemic at dahil 3 months lang tayong mag-google sa ating first semester, ang per subject ay naging 4.5 hours. Okay, sa ating mga freshmen, huwag kayong mabigla. Bakit ang isang subject 4.5 hours? Ngayong SEM lang yan. Next year, kapag normal na at wala ng pandemic, we can spend the whole semester for 5 to 6 months and in that, or 5 months, and in that case, ang mga subjects normally tinitake ng mga estudyante only for 3 hours. Pero ngayong SEM, again, dahil 3 months lang ang ating first SEM, 4.5 hours tayo per subject. And Ma'am Jamie will discuss that later kung how are we going to spend that 4.5 hours. Kasi that is quite challenging. And again, for those students na walang access sa portal, don't be bothered. It's fine. As long as you have your registration forms and you know your section, it means you are enrolled in that section. Nag-post ako kagabi sa group natin or sa JMA page. Nag-post ako sa JMA page. Please check that out. Ng mga names ng professors. Makikita nyo doon may mga schedule. Kung ano yung schedule na nakalagay sa post na yon or any latest post coming from me or coming from JMA, that means that is your legit schedule. Okay? May subject tayo na nabago ng schedule. Pwedeng nalipat ng time. Why? Kasi wala tayong available professor. And dahil nakahanap na tayo ngayon lang ng professor, pero on a certain time lang sila available, we need to adjust that time. So in that case, maaaring yung iba sa inyo may isa or dalawang subject na napalitan ng time, but that is fine. Because mostly this semester, things will be asynchronous. Ipapaliwanag yan sa atin mamaya ni Ma'am Jam. Okay, and if ever na meron kang RTU portal, yung ating mga LLL completers, para makita nyo ang inyong subjects this sem or updated subject this sem, kung nakaka-access ka sa student portal, you can check student ledger of accounts or registration. Dito sa picture, wala tayong icon na registration. Pero I think ngayon meron na tayong icon na registration. Click nyo lang yon and dadalhin tayo noon dito. Next slide please, Ma'am Jam. Ayan. Makikita nyo yung part na yan. I know yung iba sa inyo nakita na nila yan. Okay. Pag nakita nyo yung part na yan, punta kayo sa sa bottom part. Then makikita nyo yung button na yan, compute and print. I-click nyo lang yung compute and print and it will automatically generate your registration form. Yan. Pag nandyan kasi kayo sa page na yan, hindi nyo makikita yung section nyo. Para makita nyo yung section nyo or updated section ninyo, you need to click compute and print para ma-download nyo yung inyong registration form. And pag click nyo yan, registration form will follow. Okay, is that clear? Do you have any question? I want to see questions on YouTube live right now. Ayan, madami tayong LLL completer. Hi guys! Yan, I'm so proud of our LLL completers kasi itong mga to ay mostly mga working students.
Yes, hello sir. My question po siya, but
Ayan.
not related to this one. It
Okay,
was
ano
a
po yan,
question
ma'am?
earlier. So about po sa
Mm-mm.
mga working student, required po ba na mag-modular or pwede po ba na basta anything that is modular? Because
Mamaya i-discuss natin yung modular. But actually guys, I encourage you to participate online. Because eventually we'll be having series of webinars and like this sessions live na related sa inyong mga subject, and I want you to enjoy that learning experience. Aside from that, when we are using technology most of the time, we are becoming more literate about it, and that is what the industry is looking for, someone who is a literate. So dahil free tuition tayo ngayon, I'm not telling this as an excuse. Please do your best way to invest sa study. So a simple device, it doesn't need to be extravagant. A device that can be used for you to participate in online classes. Kung hindi talaga kaya, that is the time that we will choose printed modules. But later on, I will discuss more about that. But that is a very good question. Okay, here's another example of a registration form of Ruby Manlosa. She's actually a second year student right now and she's enrolled with 26 units. Guys, by the way, yung ating registration form, hindi siya automatic tawag dito, nag-generate kung hindi kayo naka-Google Chrome. So, mas maganda naka-Google Chrome kayo para yung inyong registration form ay nag-generate. Ayan.
okay, we
Sabi
have a
dito,
couple of questions, sir.
okay, ito. Regarding po dun sa parent app, necessary po ba yon? Actually, that is an advice from MIC, pero hindi ko pa siya na-explore. Okay, maybe it is an alternative app to see your subjects, but I'm not really sure about the parent app. Maybe that is something that I will check and I will announce about it and how you can utilize that technology. Parent app. Ma'am Irene, may question tayo, oh. Do
Yes,
we have...
sir.
Okay, yes, ma'am. Apo.
Sir, if ever po mag face-to-face next sem, pwede po ba magpalipat ng AM classes po?
Okay. Guys, this semester, hindi tayo nagkaroon ng chance makapili ng section. Okay? We apologize about that because normally we give our students a chance to choose their section. Last year, medyo nagmahigpit kami, hindi rin sila nakapili ng section. But maybe after face-to-face, makakapili kayo ng schedule nyo or section nyo. Nagkataon lang na this semester, lalo na sa mga freshmen, medyo critical ang online enrollment at unahan sa mga section. Hindi na kami nagbigay sa mga freshmen ng chance makapili ng section. Pero next sem, kapag normal na ang lahat, yes, makakalipat kayo ng section. Pwedeng lumipat ng section. Okay? Ayan.
Same
Parang
concern
gusto na
lang
agad
din,
lumipat
sir.
ni Sheena. Siguro ano to, si Sheena ay nagwo-work. Okay. Pero ngayon siguro makakapag-adjust yan kasi asynchronous naman ang ating mga flexible learning classes. Meron pa ba, ma'am?
Yes po. Ask ko lang po kung paano po yung wala pang portal and official regi form from MIC.
Okay. Yung ito bang estudyante na sino nagtanong, ma'am? Sorry.
Si Jeriel Castro.
Okay, Jeriel, question. Ikaw ba ay LLL completer or galing ka nag-senior high ka coming from other school?
So, habang wala pa pong sagot si Jeriel, sir, meron pang question. Sir, paano po pag may mali sa full name ng registration
Ayan,
form?
that is a very good question. Ang dami niyan. Actually, nag-print ako ng mga concerns using the validation form. Hindi pala nakikita puti
Oh
yung
yes, sir,
validation
hindi po
form.
nakikita. Yes.
May kaunting estudyante tayo na nagsasabing mali ang spelling nila sa kanilang portal. Guys, kaya mali ang spelling niyan sa portal nyo, kayo yung nag-encode niya. Naalala nyo nung nag-register kayo sa RTU para mag-apply, nagsagot kayo ng online form. Yun yon. However, kung nagkamali at nandyan na yan, mababago natin yan. Hindi ako ang nagpapalit, ang MIC. In that case, kung may error sa inyong pangalan, middle initial spelling, kulang ang pangalan, na doble ang surname, just email MIC Boni, MICBONI, MIC Boni at rtu.edu.ph. Kaso, wag muna kayong mag-expect ng response ngayon. Kasi inaasikaso ngayon maraming inaasikaso ang MIC sa scholarship, sa ah, validation ng registration form and processing, online processing. Yung ating mga maling spelling or maling input ng pangalan sa portal or sa registration form, don't worry about that. Pwede natin yung ipabago as time sa mga susunod na buwan. Okay, for now, yan na lang muna ang gamitin natin. Ipapa-edit na lang natin yan kapag okay na at medyo nakaluwag-luwag ng MIC kasi ang dami nilang task ngayon for us to prepare or to prepare the university for the online classes.
Okay.
Okay, yung kanina ma'am, yung question about Jeriel,
Wala
nag-response
pa
na
po.
siya?
Wala
Wala,
pa
hindi
po
pa siya
siyang response, sir.
nagre-response.
So, I hope
Oo.
po, may same question lang sila ni regarding sa names ni Jeremy Molina. Sana nasagot
Okay.
din ni Sir Eric yung tanong mo. So,
Yeah.
eto pa po, sir. May question pa po. Hi, sir. I am a transferee po. What year na po ako kung natapos ko na first year sa past school ko?
Actually, nag-evaluate ako, Kate Agoliano. In-account kita as first year. Pero kung majority ng subject mo ay nasa second year, maybe you can consider yourself as second year. What important is that for now, na bagong lipat ka sa RTU, hindi importante na malaman mo na first year ka or second year ka. Siguro, kung ano yung majority na subject mo, kung anong year level nun, um, yun yung membership mo. Pero lahat kasi sa account lahat ng yung 6 na transferees natin, nilagay ko muna sila sa first year. Tapos yung mga subjects nila, iba-iba kasi ng section. Merong nasa third year, merong nasa second year. Kasi nga, may mga subjects sila sa first year na na-credit na. Okay? Um, I hope nasagot ko yung question ni Kate. Kate Agoliano. Tignan natin, siguro pag face-to-face classes na at nagkaroon na tayo ng face-to-face enrollment, I will re-evaluate you and tell you kung ano na yung year level mo. Pero for now, dahil bagong lipat ka sa RTU, siguro consider yourself as first year for now. Okay, for now. Just for now.
Sir,
Okay.
na-mention nyo na din po yung regarding sa portal kasi sa chat po,
Oo.
yan po ay yung mga concern nila. So I hope nasagot na din ni Sir Eric yung mga tanong ninyo
Yes.
regarding sa portal.
Si Jeriel pala ay galing sa senior high ng
Ayan
RTU.
na, eto na po.
Jeriel, nasendan ba kita ng, di ba, parang friends lang. Nasendan ba
Oo.
kita ng ano, Jeriel, ng Reggie form sa iyong email?
Okay, Jeriel,
Tsaka
may
si
tanong
Kenneth
kayo.
Araneta. Si Kenneth, naalala ko. Kenneth, nasendan kita ng Reggie form. Sure ako kay Kenneth. Si Jeriel, hindi ko maalala eh. Kung Jeriel Castro, I need your response right now.
Yes.
Sorry, delay pala tayo sa YouTube ng slide.
Yes,
Kaya
sir.
siguro late natin nababasa yung ating mga response. Pero ganito na lang. Ayan, si Jeriel sumagot na yes daw, meron na siyang Reggie form. In that case, Jeriel, sundin mo na lang muna yung Reggie form na binigay ko sa'yo. Tama yon. Yan yung section mo. Again, ang tanging, kung wala akong sinend na Reggie form sa inyo, kulitin niyo ako. At mangulit kayo sa MIC ng Reggie form. Pero, kung meron akong sinend sa inyo na Reggie form, okay na muna yan. Okay? Kahit hindi muna kayo maka-access sa portal. Siguro ayusin natin yung portal nyo after. Ang susundin nyo na lang muna is yung Reggie form na sinend ko sa inyo. Ang naiba lang naman ng section, guys, yung ating mga LLL. Yung lifelong learners natin, parang merong 30 lifelong learners sa Boni at Pasig. Itong mga LLL completers kasi, na-enroll ko sila 5 months or 4 months ago pa, or 3 months ago, sorry, 4 or 3 months ago. Tapos naglabas ng school announcement na ang ating klase from 3 hours naging 4.5 hours na. So we need to change the schedule. Kaya lahat ng LLL completers napunta sa isang bagong section. Okay? Kung hindi na nag-i-exist yung una yung section, tingnan niyo, yung mga LLL completers, please, dapat meron kayong portal, ha? Yung mga senior high school, walang problema kung wala pa kayong portal. Yung ating LLL completers na lang ang medyo ang dapat magkaroon talaga ng access sa portal para makita nila yung updated curriculum checklist nila. Dapat meron ng LLL completers kasi parang 2 months ago pa ako nagsabi sa inyo or nagbigay ng instruction na bago na ang inyong schedule and dapat ma-check nyo sa portal yung bago nyong schedule. Pero definitely, lahat ng LLL completers, I will check ha. Anong section dito ng mga non-ABM? Boni and Pasig. Jeriel, yung temporary, okay lang yon. Accurate pa rin yung temporary registration form mo. Ayan, si Lorena, I'm sure si Catherine Joyce Lorena is actually an LLL completer. Ang susundin nyo, yung nasa portal, yung LLL completer ha, LLL completers lang. Lahat ng LLL completers, ito, tama. Thank you, Russell. Lahat ng LLL completers at non-ABM, naka-enroll dapat kayo sa CBET 19102E. Exempted dito ang mga transferees ha. Iba-iba ang section ng transferees. Again, lahat ng LLL completers at non-ABM senior high school graduate, sa Boni naka-enroll ka sa 102E. Si BET 19102E. Kung kayo ay taga-Pasig, dapat naka-enroll kayo sa PC BET 19101A. Thank you, Ashley. Ron Ashley. Again, Pasig, lahat ng LLL completers and non-ABM, PCBet 19101A, Boni, dapat LLL completers and non-ABM, nasa CBET 19102E. Yan ang section ninyo kasi meron kayong BP1, Bridging Program 1. Okay, I hope naging clear tayo dyan. Okay, o si Miss Factor, non-ABM daw, and she's part of PCBet 19101A. Meron tayong mga ABM na nasa 19101A ha. Pero tinanggal ko yung BP1 ninyo. Yun lang yung subject na, huwag kayong magtataka kung ABM ako, tapos nasa CBET 19101, PCBET 19101A ako, or CBET 19102E ako. Okay lang yon basta wala kayong BP1. Yung BP1 kasi is yung indicator na kayo ay non-ABM. Okay? Yan. Thank you so much. Si Albert. Albert, nangungulit ka. Albert is one of our old students in RTU. Okay, let's go to okay, registration form. If you have your temporary registration form right now, please check this out. I actually posted this 2 weeks ago sa ating page. I want you to learn about your registration form. Yung student number nyo right now, dalawa yung type niya. It could be 901, 201, etc. Or magsisimula yan sa 2020. Lahat ng may access sa portal, yung inyong student number ngayon ay naging 2020 and so forth na. Okay? Bakit? Itong 901 na student number, actually, temporary student number yan. Ang tawag natin dyan, application priority number. Yung application priority number, ginagamit namin yan para ma-enroll kayo. But the moment na mabigyan kayo ng portal account, yung application priority number ninyo ay mapapalitan. Balik tayo kay Manlosa, Ma'am Jam. Magiging ganito. 2020-104-787. Yan ang magiging student number ninyo. Pag meron na kayong access sa portal. Pero kung wala pa kayong access sa portal, yung student number ninyo ay nagsisimula sa number 9 pa lang. But that's okay. Basta may copy kayo ng registration form nyo at nakikita nyo ang inyong mga subject. Okay? That's an example. Gender, pakicheck ang gender. Ayan. Student name, pag may mali sa student name, again, MIC can correct that. Course number will be CBET 19, but that is not your section. That is our course. CBET 19. Okay? Ang ibang course, kunyari, ang OPM, sila ay CBET 18. Ang Office Management, sila ay CBET 25. Ang HRDM, CBET 17. Ang Marketing, CBET 19. Okay? Ang course description dapat marketing management ha. May ilan tayong estudyante na nasa old curriculum, sila ay marketing lang. Pero tayo ay marketing management. And yung total number of units, kung ano yung nakalagay sa post ko, again, non-ABM and LLL completers, 23 units, ABM, 20 units. And subjects. Okay, sa mga nagtatanong, sir, ano yung section ko? Tignan nyo yung part ng section code number 4. Diyan nyo makikita yung section nyo. Yung mga transferee, multiple lang sections nyo. May pinost kami sa JMA page ng pangalan ng mga coordinators. Contact them and tell them na include kayo sa subject na yon. Okay? Regular student, normally kasama siya sa isang section lang. Yan. Katulad do example, si Juan de la Cruz ay part ng PCBET 19101A. Dito marami nagtatanong, sir, schedule. Okay? Sa mga bagong salta sa ating group page sa Facebook, baka hindi nyo pa nababasa yung announcement ko about this. Monday, M. Tuesday, T. Wednesday, W. H for Thursday. F for Friday. And S for Saturday. U for Sunday. NSTP nakaschedule ng U. Ang subjects natin ngayon commonly 3 araw, THS, MWF, apart from PE. May mga schedule naman na 1 araw lang pero straight 4.5 hours. Ang mahalaga sa isang subject 4.5 hours. Like yung BP1 natin sa Pasig, 12 to 4:30 ang prof nyo dyan si Ma'am Jam. Okay, next please. Okay, tuition fee should be 0. Even the even the LLL completers and transferees dapat free tuition tayo. Tayo ay mga scholar ng bayan. May ibang there should be separate announcement about the free tuition. Pero ito na lang, sikaping wag bumagsak this sem, wag mag-withdraw or mag-drop this sem, otherwise pwede tayong mawalan ng free tuition. Depende sa announcement ng school. For you to secure your free tuition, you need to comply and pass all your subjects. Kailangan mo lang ipasa lahat ng subjects and you will maintain your scholarship. Okay? Again, ang transferees, dapat free tuition din tayo. Okay, next please. Ayan. I think that's my part. Later on, I will get back into you guys. For now, let us have Mom Jamie to give us a run through of what will happen or how do we consume our classes this coming semester.
Okay, thank you, Sir John. So let's start off with the institutional platforms for e-learning. Of course, we will be using Flexis. But for this term kasi, hindi necessary na gamitin yung Flexis natin. There will be some professors who will be using other platforms like Google Classroom, Zoom, and then there are a lot of students na, if possible, na Discord. It is on the discretion of the professor kung ano yung gagamitin nila. But let me just give you some platforms that RTU is recommending. Okay, so institutional platforms for e-learning. The e-learning platforms are software products that the RTU offers to its faculty members and students to use in their digital classroom and allow integration of audio, video, graphics, and digital text materials to create highly engaging learning experiences. So, guys, if you are wondering where this post came from, this is actually posted by RTU JMA and posted by RTU Flexes. You might want to like their page in Facebook. And also, we are using Moodle. So, in other schools, actually, I'm also enrolled in San Beda University. So, I am taking my master's there. We are using Red Canvas. But in RTU, we are actually using Moodle. So Moodle is the official learning management system of RTU. It is a learning platform designed to provide educators, administrators, and learners. So how is this different from Google Classroom? I'm sure na encounter nyo na yung Google Classroom. Well, most of the time, si Moodle kasi mas kompleto. Mas maraming features na gagamit compared kay Google Classroom. Because Moodle is paid. Binayaran po siya ng RTU. That's why there are a lot of features there, unlike that of Google Classroom. Okay, now we have Zoom. So Zoom is a video conferencing software. So right now we are actually using Zoom and then nakalink siya sa YouTube. That's why we are live right now. So why are we recommended in using Zoom? Well, first off, it's for security purposes. And secondly, ito po ang trinain sa amin. Si RTU po ay nag-conduct ng trainings from August, mostly August, for the whole month of August. Rigorous yung ating trainings for the professors and we are learned or we are taught to use Zoom. So that's why we recommend using Zoom. But in the event na hindi po natin magagamit yung Zoom, of course, there are other platforms that we could use. We have Google Meet. We can also use Messenger just to communicate with you students. Okay? So in case na hindi po kayo makaka-attend ng lessons using Zoom, just message your professor. I'm sure that your professors would be very accommodating and very understanding of your situation. All right. Now, I mentioned earlier Google Classroom. It is a free web service. Again, it's free. That's why the features, of course, are not that broad compared with that of Moodle. So that aims to simplify creating, distributing, and grading assignments. So if you are familiar with using Google Classroom, all you need is your Google email, your Gmail. And then, of course, you can already access Google Classroom. So there are a lot of professors right now who are already contacting you or your class representative. So just wait for them to give you an update on what type of platform they would be using. And lastly, we have the G Suite for education and Turnitin. First off, what is G Suite? So I'm sure you're familiar with the Microsoft uh, platforms like MS Word, MS Excel. So it's similar with that, but this one is under Google. You can access this if you have a Gmail. You also have Google Drive, all of those things. So, it is a suite of free Google tools and services that are tailored for schools and homeschools. Transform how your school works with its suite of free secure tools. So, it's much secure. Especially right now, we will have institutional email. So, that is why MIC is collating all of those, and we will give you your institutional emails. That will be the one that you will be using for anything related to your school activities. Yes, sir?
Yes, Ma'am Jam. Actually,
Mhm.
I just like to add on
Mhm.
that. Yung ating, actually, RTU is registered yata with G Suite, if I'm not mistaken.
Mhm.
Tama ka dun. You're right with that. The school is collating our students' info for us to give them the institutional email, but it may take a while. But I think
Mhm.
the professors, if they will not be using Moodle, ang gagamitin nila G Suite with
Mhm.
Google
Google
Classroom kasi ang
Classroom,
Google
yes.
Classroom included siya sa G Suite. Thank you.
Okay. And lastly, we have turn it in. So it's like you're turning in your paper. So ayan guys, we are very particular right now during this digital era. Of course, we're in Industry 4.0 if you could search that online. Well, we're in the Internet of Things. So, mas madali po malaman kung you are plagiarizing. So, all the professors need to do is download the paper that you submitted and turn it in. I mean, they can check if you plagiarized your papers or if there are
Yes.
grammar errors. So, ingat-ingat po tayo.
Yes.
Nalalaman po yan ng professors natin.
Yes. Ma'am Jan, the professors, some of or most of the professors will be using Turnitin ha. Ako
Yes, yes,
personally, I
sir.
will be using Turnitin to see if there are students who will comply to my requirements na copy paste. Ayan. Bawal po iyon. That is not an academic um that is not acceptable in the academe. There
Yes,
is a
sir.
proper way for them to cite other materials apart
That is
from what
correct.
we have. Okay.
Yes. And there are a lot, again, I have to mention this, there are a lot of platforms out there. So why is RT recommending this? Of course, para din sa inyo. It's easier kasi to manage if iilan na lang yung platforms na gagamitin. Kasi what if your other professor is using Google Classroom, the other professor is using another platform, di ba? Medyo hassle then on the part of the students. Ang dami masyadong iniisip, hindi ko na makaya, di ba? So, ayun, may sinasuggest tayo. But of course, it's still in the discretion of the student and the professor. So mag-usap po tayo with our professors. Ma'am, hindi po talaga kaya na ganito ganyan. Ayan. Usap lang. Communication is key, of course, when it comes to learning. Kasi mahirap naman na eto yung gusto ni professor pero si student hindi pala talaga kaya. In the end, 'di ba? Sino ba ang magsa-sacrifice, 'di ba? Both of you. Yes.
Exactly. And Ma'am Jam, let me remind our students, our professors will be very lenient
Mhm.
and flexible. So pag sinabi niyo sa professors niyo na, Sir, I cannot join this Zoom session on a regular basis, it's fine. Don't
Mhm.
worry. This semester will be very flexible and we don't want you to be bothered about it. But of course, you need to do your best in order for you to catch up and find ways to learn para matapos niyo yung semester at marami kayong matutunan from your subject.
Yes. Thank you, sir. Okay, now ito yung pinaka question ng most of the students. What is synchronous and asynchronous? There's a difference between the two. Yung letter A, sa spelling pa lang letter A na agad. Okay, so synchronous, from the word sync. Pag synchronous, it means learning event in which a group of participants is engaged in learning at the same time. So like this one, we are using a synchronous form of conferencing. So at the same time, so we check your comments online and then we answer them real time. So that's synchronous. Other platforms that you could use for synchronous learning, you have Google Meet, you have Zoom, you can use Discord. So yun, those are synchronous forms. But there is real-time interaction between the professor or the one speaking and the participants or the students. Okay, that's synchronous.
Hi, Ma'am
Sync.
Jam.
Yes,
Ma'am Jam.
ma'am.
Speaking of Zoom, hindi ko po sure kung nasagot na po itong question.
Ah, yes po,
Sabi ni
ma'am.
Patricia Madrid, uh, Professor Jamie, ask ko lang po, Sa Zoom, pag inactivate po kasi is may lalabas na, are you signing up on behalf of a school? Yes, no. Mag-yes po ba kami?
Oh, okay. In behalf
Speaking
of the
of
school.
Zoom, yeah.
Yes. So are you
Thank you,
using
ma'am.
the institutional email na ba? If not, so no, okay pa rin po. Pero if you are using, of course, you have to use yes. Tama ba, Sir John?
I think I need to make some clarification about that, Ma'am Jam.
Mhm. Ah, okay,
Eh,
sir.
you can enjoy Zoom even you are not using the institutional account. So kung ano yung mga email address nyo ngayon, guys, pwede yung gamitin sa Zoom. But the host, the professors, I think they will be given an institutional account. In our case, we need to say yes to that we are using the Zoom in behalf of a school. Pero ang mga estudyante, siguro no na lang if you are using your personal account or even the institutional account. It's fine. Kasi ang alam ko, pag ganun, parang kailangan yata may mga kailangan maging premium member ka or
Ah, yes.
premium registration ka sa Zoom. Kung participant ka naman, no worries about that. Ang mahalaga yung professors mo yung nakasubscribe sa Zoom
Yes.
behalf of a school. And we have that, right? Ayan. Itong aking Zoom na gamit ngayon, di ba? I registered it, but it's linked to my RTU email account. Ayan.
Yes,
Thank you.
thank you for that, sir.
Thank you
Now,
so much, Ma'am Jam and Sir Eric. I hope, Patricia, nasagot na ni Ma'am at ni Sir yung question. Thank you
okay.
po.
Thank you, Patricia, for your question. Now, let's proceed. What's the difference between synchronous and asynchronous? Now, asynchronous is the opposite of synchronous. The instructor, the learner, and the other participants are not engaged in the learning process at the same time. Meaning, it could be a recorded video. So, possible na si professor magre-record ng sarili niya, nagtatalk-talk siya dyan, nag explain ng different theories and terminologies in marketing, but he will post that in any social media that you can access later. So, there is no real-time interaction. Meaning, if you ask a question, it would take time siguro na makasagot yung professor because it's not real time. Now, since you are asynchronous, dyan na po papasok yung modular. We are using modular in this case na hindi po kayo makakapag synchronous lessons. What is modular? It just means that you'll be given materials. It could be in an ebook form, e-material form, or it could be through paper. But right now, we are actually encouraging you to do paperless. Kaya mas prefer namin na i-send through email na lang siya. Why? Because there are some students na nasa provinces. Mahirap po magpadala sa provinces ng naka-paper form. So we would very much appreciate if kahit once a week lang makakapag-access ng internet connection, pwede nyo na pong i-download yung e-materials nyo from your email accounts. Yes, sir. You want
Exactly,
to
ma'am.
add something?
Yes. Tama yung sinabi ni Ma'am Jam. We encourage you guys, if you want to be modular, we encourage you digital modules. Why? Apart from the reason that there are students who are in the provinces and that would be less cost, there could be less cost. Apart from that, yung risk, kasi ang hirap ngayon, kasi the school is actually planning to, kung printed module kayo, pipick upin sa school yung inyong mga printed module on a weekly, twice a month, or monthly basis. In that case, that would be very risky on your part as a student or maybe your parents na magpipick up or guardian na magpipick up ng printed modules and even sa part ng mga professors and facilitators nitong distribution. Okay? So, dagdag ko lang din, Ma'am Jam, sa asynchronous, kung yung professor ninyo is very active online, there are okay, that was my sister. Okay. Kung ang professor ninyo very active online, actually ang school ngayon is telling the professor to be asynchronous. Do not expect na 4.5 hours naka-Zoom sila tapos kayo nandun sa Zoom. No. It's not gonna happen. Okay? That the reason why we encourage you online kasi professors can be asynchronous even though they are online. Yan. Can you please further explain about that, Ma'am Jam?
Okay, sir. So, for our classes, that would be in a week, you need to comply with 4.5 hours. But as mandated by our superiors, hindi po kailangan na 4.5 hours gugulin namin sa pagtuturo. Nakakapagod din po yun. Na naka-online ka lang for the 4.5 hours. So, in a week, recommended lang na at least 1.5, no, maximum 1.5 hours in a week for each subject. But that is in the discretion, of course, that's the discretion of the professor. Um, because hindi naman lahat talaga, I'm telling you, hindi po lahat makakapag-comply with the type of learning na as in kailangan face to face using your video camera and of course in a Zoom setting. So again, in my class, for example, what I will be doing is I'll be giving out Google Forms or a survey in order to gauge whether or not the student can comply or not. So at least na measure ko if that student would be able to attend my class during a synchronous session, and if hindi, of course, I will be giving out um, PowerPoint presentations that could be, of course, of use to them. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
that's right, Ma'am Jam. Actually, ako din, I'll be online most of the time, pero hindi siya synchronous. Magiging asynchronous ako. Like, you can visit, kung ano yung ibibigay ko sa inyo online, you can visit it any time of the week. 'Di ba? So kahit mag-login ka lang ng Wednesday and download everything and comply to things that you need to answer online, that's fine. And I think most of the professors will be doing that as well. Again, this is a reminder, hindi po kayo magkaklase sa Zoom ng 4.5 hours. That's not gonna happen. We guarantee. However, may mga professors na pwedeng magsabi, guys, sa araw na to mag-meet tayo ha. Gusto ko kayong ma-meet through Zoom. 30 minutes or 1 hour lang. Ganon. Pero most of the professors pre-recorded video or maraming ang professors papabasahin kayo online. What I mean, magbibigay sa inyo ng reading materials online and activity sheets online. That could be online but it is asynchronous. Okay? So what we encourage digital module. Okay, digital module. And asynchronous tayo ngayon. Instead na printed module, kasi ako personally natatakot ako lumabas-labas para pick upin ang mga printed module. 'Di ba? Minsan nga kahit ipa-courier, pag may magde-deliver, magtatanong ka, saan kaya galing tong courier na to? Tapos kailangan mo pa i-disinfect yung dineliver niya sa'yo kasi baka may virus doon. Nakakatakot because naabalita ko parang nag-fail pa yata yung isang vaccine na for trial, 'di ba? That's very sad. And things are uncertain. We don't know when the vaccine will come. So in that case, we need to make extra precautious about going outside and picking up things outside or being products being delivered to us. Mag-iingat tayo. So might as well digital. For me, the digital one is more appropriate. Okay?
Okay. Now, let's proceed. So, ayun na, klaro na yung synchronous and asynchronous type of learning. Now, what are the career opportunities that you could get after graduating a marketing management major? So, we have entry level jobs like marketing assistant, sales account executive, junior market researcher, and a lot more. Now, here are the advanced positions. We have marketing communications manager, project manager, marketing consultant, e-marketing, and sales. So all of these are, of course, related to the subjects that you will be taking up in college. So just like in e-marketing and sales. So you have professional salesmanship subjects and e-commerce or digital marketing. So I'm sure you will all be equipped with the proper tools. Once you graduate, of course, you will be um very skilled when you graduate from the university. Okay, now here are the marketing competencies that you will be needing or you have to get when you uh, are a marketing management major. First off, you need to have good interpersonal and communication skills. So if you are a freshman, I'm sure I have interviewed you through phone call. I'm sure a lot of you watching right now in YouTube, I have interviewed you through phone call. And when I talk to you, I always speak in English, kung napapansin nyo. That is because in business, it's very important that you are fluent in English. But ma'am, medyo nahihirapan po talaga ako na mag-English. Again, guys, I was not fluent in English before. A lot of my English was like, it's like it was different, of course. But looking at people who are very good in communicating in English and watching all those English films, it was something that's very refreshing. And of course, it would really help you when talking to clients. That's why you need to have good English communication skills because this is the language of business. That's why I really encourage you to speak in English. Kung nahihirapan ka, of course, you could practice that once in a while you read a book, and of course there are a lot of terminologies there that is first time for you to encounter. That would widen your vocabulary as well. Okay, interpersonal communication skills, you have to be really good at that. Of course, your how you talk with your clients is of course with your facial features. Kailangan presentable ka, and of course you smile with your eyes. If you've watched Tyra Banks, she always says smiles. So it's your smiling with your eyes, smiles. Okay? And then you have creativity. Marketers are very creative, as you can see. Now, how could you be creative? There are different types of creativity. You could be good at writing, you could be good at art stuff, you could be good at video editing, Photoshop. So you can all apply that in marketing because there will be subjects wherein you need to create videos, video you need to create infographics. That's why your creative thinking would be stirred up. Of course, you'd be really good at that. And I am very excited for you guys because during my time, hindi po kami binigyan ng chance para magkaroon ng graphics design class. But fortunately for you guys, magkakaroon po kayo. So your creative side would be further enhanced. Okay? And of course, teamwork. It's very important wala pong I sa team. So, always you will be grouped into different people, different personalities. And ang maganda dyan, you need to adapt with your teams because it's very difficult to be in a company, in a group wherein hindi nagma-match yung personalities. Of course, there will be times like that. Hindi talaga nagma-match yung personalities, but you really need to adapt. And of course, be good to your peers. Because how will you create a good output if hindi maganda yung pakikisalamuha mo with your teammates? So, teamwork is very important and camaraderie. Next, you have IT skills. Kailangan ba na sobrang galing mo sa computer? You need to have programming skills? Of course not. IT skills, we are talking about your computer proficiency skills. That means you need to be good at MS PowerPoint, MS Word, MS Excel. These are the basics. But if you are already good with using Canva, using Photoshop, video editing, well, of course, that's a plus for you because companies nowadays are very very particular with editing. Dapat somehow meron kang idea on how to edit, like what type of colors would complement each other, what are the supplementary colors. Of course, those are important as well. So IT skills, that doesn't necessarily mean you have to be good in programming and stuff like that. Of course not. You have to just have the basics, and of course enhance that as you go through the learning process. And lastly, you have commercial awareness. So for ABM students, I'm sure you already know about commerce, the four P's. If you could go back to the curriculum earlier, so we actually talk about the four P's: product, price, place, and promotion. All of the subjects that you will be taking in marketing management will be revolving around the four P's. And of course, commercial awareness. What that's very important nowadays. You should be well versed with knowing what are the current trends in the market. Ano ba ang uso ngayon? Uso pa rin ba ang milk tea or uso pa rin ba yung coffee shops? Of course, that's already a different scenario now that we are in a pandemic. Ano nga ba ang nauuso ngayon? We have TikTok. Of course, it's still a trend right now, and most of the celebrities are already engaging in YouTube channels because of the ABS-CBN shutdown. all of those things you really have to be familiar because you are in marketing, you are in business, and being well versed in those types of things would really give you an edge over your competitors. Competitors being other other people who will be doing the same type of job as you are doing. Okay. So again, don't forget these five things. These are the marketing competencies that you need to have once you graduate from RTU or from the university. Okay. So, Sir John?
Okay. Thank you for that, Ma'am Jam. What do you think is the most important competency that a marketing student should have after graduating in college and taking up the course?
Well, if I had to choose only one, it would be interpersonal and communication skills. I can't emphasize this enough. When you are talking to a client, it's very important that you need to be fluent in speaking the language.
Exactly. And I think for me that would be the minimum requirement for you to be a good marketer, right?
Yes,
How
sir,
about
yes.
you, Ma'am Irene? What do you think is the most important competency that a marketing student should learn while in college? Okay. Okay, I think we will get back to Ma'am Irene later. But for now, I agree into that. Yes, it's interpersonal skills. And I like that you have shown this students five important competencies. And again, at this time of pandemic, although we are in a remote learning, it's time for us to enhance our IT skills. And nakita niyo yung mga job opportunities for marketing graduates, most of them are actually inclined online. That is the reason why we are actually embracing this new normal. Maybe after this pandemic, there will be series of online classes pa rin or remote learning. That will be part of the new normal. In that case, that is the time for you to invest. Maybe this is the first time for you to invest in learning, get a device, get some internet connection, and get used to this technology. However, if you have no means and you have better priorities than those, that's okay. Okay, just do your best to catch up and learn by reading, following your professor's instructions, and so forth. Thank you for that, Ma'am Jam. Okay, let's now proceed to the last part of
I'm
our
sorry.
orientation.
I'm sorry,
Ah,
Sir
yes, Ma'am Irene.
Kenina.
It's
Yung
fine po.
internet ko na naman. I'm
Ayan,
sorry.
o, diba? It's
Yeah.
fine, ma'am.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Regarding sa question kanina, no, teamwork. I am agree din sa sinabi ni Ma'am Jam kanina. So, teamwork, it's a collaborative effort of a group to achieve a common goal. Alam naman po natin yung lahat. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you
And
so
right now,
much
we
po.
are always working as a team, right?
Yes, ito po
Just so you
nangyayari
know.
sa atin ngayon. It's
Exactly.
experience po, 'di ba? Experience
Exactly.
is the best
Ayan.
teacher. Ayun.
Yan. We are a team. Actually, let us include other professors like Sir MJ, Ma'am Cora, part-timers, di ba? Our professors are working as a team. We don't actually, guys, just to let you know, we don't actually work and prepare teaching materials individually. Yes, we do that from time to time, but we actually encourage collaboration. Kahit kami pong mga professors ninyo, nagko-collaborate kami, nagko-combine kami ng resources, and we always work as a team. Okay? So thank you so much, Ma'am Jam and Ma'am Irene for that. I think
Thank you,
it's a good
sir.
time for us. Yes po. I think it's a good time for us to move on to the last part of our orientation. This is one thing that I'd like you to uh, remember. Why? Because these are important things that that you could experience once taking up the course BSBA Marketing Management in RTU. First, this is a surprise for everyone. Sino dito gustong maging CPA? Can we have I'm sure may iba sa inyo nung una ang target nila maging CPA or Certified Public Accountant. Can we see those hands? Meron ba? Ayan. Meron kayang mga gustong maging CPA or Certified Public Accountant and you landed in RTU. Well, that's fine. Why? Because if BS Accountancy has a licensure exam for CPA, the good news is that the BSBA Marketing Management already have Ma'am Jam, next part please. We now have the RMP examination or the Registered Marketing Professional Exam. Ang BS Accountancy, meron silang CPA exam. Ayan, para maging licensed CPA. Ang BSBA Marketing Majors, meron tayong RMP exam. The Registered Marketing Professional Exam.
Hi,
Ayan,
sir.
ang daming,
Eto na, madami na po,
ang
sir,
dami
nag-rate ng,
nagsabi.
oo, na
Ayan,
CPA.
gusto daw nila maging CPA.
Yummy
Why
po.
not, dahil nasa marketing kayo ngayon, why not aim to become an RMP or Registered Marketing Professional? I want to see reactions online. Meron tayo niyan. Yung iba nagulat, oh. Nagulat sila. Meron pala niya ng marketing. Yes, we do have RMP examination or Registered Marketing Professional. Pag pumasa ka sa exam na yan, kung ang CPA, merong CPA sa dulo ng pangalan, ang RMP merong, next, pa-click naman Ma'am Jam, meron ding RMP sa pangalan. Like for example, we have a student. He is a graduating student right now. His name is Nico M. Perillo. If magte-take siya ng RMP at kapag pumasa siya sa RMP, yung pangalan niya madudugtungan ng RMP sa dulo. Hahaba. 'Di ba? We call that registered marketing professional. And the subjects that you are to take in the entire 4 years of college, you should do your best to learn about them. Why? Because these subjects, especially advertising, brand management, distribution management, marketing management, and internet marketing, these are the common areas of marketing that ah, na nakapaloob sa RMP examination. In that case, you need to pass the exam para ikaw ay maging a certified RMP or Registered Marketing Professional. Okay. I know yung iba sa inyo excited maging RMP. And apart from the RMP examination, as you go along to the course, meron din tayong national certifications level. I know some of you or most of you nung senior high school, meron na kayong TESDA NC2. Ngayon naman sa college, meron tayong TESDA NC3 for Events Management Services and Customer Service. Those are the certifications that you need to have in order for you to finish BSBA Marketing Management. Makukuha natin yan kapag nag-take tayo ng course na Events Management and Customer Service or Services Marketing rather. Okay, just to give you uh, an idea, sir, meron na bang RTU student na pumasa sa RMP? Okay, may picture. Ayan, this one. Last year, actually kasi yung RMP exam, hindi pa siya inclined before sa ating old curriculum. Pero good thing sa new curriculum, yung first year natin ngayon, kayo, second year tsaka third year students, naka-line up na yung subjects ninyo para sa RMP exam. So last year, meron tayong isang graduate, nasa old curriculum siya. Her name is Mary Grace D. Pakig. Dalawa silang nag-try. Actually, may tatlo na tayong estudyante na nag-try ng RMP examination at dalawa ang pumasa. Nag-try lang sila because they're part of the old curriculum and ang old curriculum hindi masyadong naka-inline sa RMP exam. Pero ang new curriculum incline na sa RMP exam. Last year, dalawa silang nag-take. One of our students made it. Her name is Mary Grace D. Pakig. Palakpakan naman. She's now a registered marketing professional. Hindi namin 'to ni-require yung RMP exam sa mga graduates namin last time. Why? Kasi nga hindi pa inclined yung curriculum nila. Pero kayo, i-encourage namin kayo na mag-take ng RMP exam. It's a certification, it's an added plus to your credentials once you have graduated in college. And companies would be delighted if they can have an RMP individual that could be part of their company. So Mary Grace right now is an RMP. Aside from Mary Grace, we also have what is her name? Miss Rose LM. Nasa older batch si Miss LM, pumasa din siya ng RMP. Okay?
Sir Eric, as
Yes
I
po, ma'am.
saw in the chat box, they are all glad to hear about
Oo.
RMP. They
'Di
are
ba?
all
Kasi
excited and happy.
Exactly, kasi there are some people na tatanungin, BSBA Marketing Management, that is a different course from accountancy. And accountancy daw is may licensure exam. In marketing, we have certification exam. Actually, aside from RMP, meron din tayong certified sales professional. May mga ganyang exam tayo. However, in our curriculum, I'd like us to focus in RMP, Registered Marketing Professional. So, ang aim natin, pagka-graduate nyo ng college, magte-take kayo ng exam ng RMP, pumasa kayo, at marami tayong passers. Yan ang gusto nating mangyari. However, you need to invest to this, guys. Why? Hindi libre ang RMP exam. Pero don't worry, iti-take nyo naman ang RMP exam kapag nag-work na kayo. Kapag graduate na kayo sa college. However, bago kayo graduate, magte-take kayo ng qualification exam. Pag pumasa kayo sa qualification or qualifying exam, pag pumasa kayo sa qualifying exam sa fourth year ninyo, that is the time na i-endorse namin kayo para makapag-take kayo ng RMP. Is that clear? Sir, bakit kailangan mag-invest? Invest. Kasi like CPA, meron silang review centers for 6 months or 1 year if I'm not mistaken. Ang RMP meron ding review centers kasi medyo mahirap siya and challenging siya na exam. Hindi siya madali. Just so you know. In that case, mas maganda, apart from finishing the 4-year degree, mag-enroll ka pa sa review center after mong graduate. I will not give further details about these review centers kasi marami nang nag-o-offer ng review para sa RMP exam. Okay? So, I hope you are delighted about that and tell your parents, Ma, meron din palang certification exam ang RTU. 'Di ba? And ang marketing, and you should do your best to become an RMP. Okay?
Yes,
Anyway,
sir.
ayan. Next please. I think we're okay. We can proceed to the next slide, ma'am. Ayan. Tama, we care about your well-being, so we want you to do your best. But this time of pandemic, we could adjust to your situation. But of course, as professors, we want you to give your best shot as well. In that case, we hope that you have time to invest. What do we mean to invest? Get a device, download a book, spend quality time in your learning. It doesn't mean invest doesn't mean purely money alone. Not really, not necessarily. When I say invest, I want you to commit into it. Because in remote learning, just so you know, professors will not be there with you all the time to check whether you are complying with the requirements. No, you have your whole time to work on your requirements. In that case, you should be responsible enough to commit into learning. Just to tell you, people in college, we don't spoon feed. That is the kind of practice that we want to enforce. We don't spoon feed students. We want students to learn by their own. Okay? So you need to be extra responsible for you to learn this time of remote learning. Okay, next please. Okay. This is the very last part. I just want to show you some of the events para magkaroon kayo ng idea ano bang ganap sa marketing. Okay? Ang marketing department po ang kilala bilang isa sa mga pinakamaingay na course. Literal na maingay, joke. Just joking. A very active course sa RTU. Why? We have plenty of events. Okay? In these events, we want students not just to learn inside the classroom, but to get a lot of learning experience outside. So apart from the lectures and readings that you have in your classes, may mga extra requirements kami like attending to seminars, plenty of seminars and competitions. This one in RTU, this is our trademark, the RTU Kidlat Sinaya Awards. This is the competition of all marketing management students who are taking advertising. Okay? And we partner with industries. Last year, 3 years na po itong nagaganap. We always partner with different companies to sponsor us. And last year, maraming estudyante ang nanalo, nag-champion. Very excellent output sa advertising. And last year, and 2 years ago, nag-start tayong magbigay ng recognition sa mga celebrities. Last year, we awarded Kong. I know you are all familiar with Kong. If you will check his YouTube account, search Kong Kidlat Sinaya Awards, you will see that professors are actually giving awards to Kong because the marketing management department through the Kidlat Sinaya Awards recognized Kong as the favorite social media influencer of the year. Yes, tayo po yon. We held that event at SM Mega Mall, Cinema 7. 'Di ba? We have thousands of attendees. We have recognized Kong as the favorite influencer. We also have Vice Ganda. Inawardan din natin si Vice Ganda. Sorry, Liza Soberano, yan, mga iba't ibang artista. May Entrata as very good endorsers. Okay, at nag-handle ng event na yan mga marketing management student, graduating student. Okay, next please. Apart from Kidlat Senaya, ayan, may mga ganap kami. Aura is the term. Ayan, 3 years na kasi ang Kidlat Senaya Awards. Ayan, so we have plenty of seminars. The one that you see at the left part, ayan, yan yung mga seminars namin last year. Sayang, gusto sana natin magkaroon ng ganyang karaming event this time of pandemic. Kaso nga, remote. So maybe webinars like this could be an event. Okay, next please. Okay, so last year we were awarded by the Philippine Junior Marketing Association as one of the best partner schools. We are RTU was awarded as a gold partners golden awardee. Okay, one of the top schools for participating in the PJMAS initiative or Philippine Junior Marketing Association's initiative. So ang na-awardan niyan, PUP San Beda University, 'di ba? Raise up the mad banner, Ma'am Jam. And RTU. Okay? Next. And last year we also 2018 last quarter of 2018, we were awarded as champion for the national competition for TV advertising the um, of the Marketing, Advertising, and Business Administration Students of the Philippines 10th Annual Conference or Com Guild Awards at AFP Theater Manila. You can see me there holding the certificate, but actually, my students, the 3 of them who were with me, ayan, makikita nyo sila. They're actually the one who made the advertisements. Mga advertising and marketing student yan. At nag-champion po tayo national competition. Okay? And second place sa school ad competition. Okay, the awarding was held at AFP Theater. We also have the Gawad Marketista. In Gawad Marketista, we recognize students who are not just academically excellent. We also recognize students who volunteer at the community, athletes, mga performers, what I mean, mga theater actors na students, mga choral members na nagko-compete sa national. Marami tayong ganyang estudyante ng marketing sa RTU. We recognize them. Ayan. And mga leaders, mga naging president ng class, president ng Junior Marketing Association, and nag-represent ng RTU sa Philippine Junior Marketing Association. We recognize them at Dagawad Marketista. This one happened last year lang at dapat tanghalang Pasigenyo. Ayan, dami nating awardees. And of course, the Dean's Listers. Next, we also have, this year, 2020, last month lang yata to, if I'm not mistaken, August 15, yan. Exactly 1 month ago, we awarded students who are academically excellent on a semestral basis. We give them recognition, academic achievers, sa Gawad Marketista din. We also gave honors to those graduating students na nag-participate sa leadership trainings, nag-lead ng mga events ng buong RTU BSBA Marketing Management Community. This happened for both Boni and Pasig campuses, ha? Ayan, so we have Angelica Nicole awarded as one. We encourage students to become active leaders. So we have here the JMA officers. Okay? And we have the cum laude. Ito yung sinasabi ko. Ang dami palang cum laude last year. I'm so sorry. Hindi pala 10 lang. Last year, there were 22 cum laude and 2 apat na pala ang nagiging magna cum laude sa RTU. So last year meron tayong dalawang magna cum laude. We have Jasmine and Bolante. One of the cum laude is actually Miss Monica Sonon. She's now part of the faculty, but she worked in the industry for considerable amount of or length of time. Okay, next please. Yan, we also have leadership trainings. Ayan. Ganyan umaura ang mga marketing management students. We conduct photo shoot. Ayan. We market events. We really want to practice marketing. Yan. Tapos tingnan nyo, di ba? Mga ganap yan ng mga marketing students. And we're very proud. We are students who are not academically excellent. They also excel in pageant, like Miss Margaret Varias. Just to tell you, nung nag screen kami sa inyo, we are also looking for mga next pageant mga pambato ng marketing management. Why? Every year kasi nananalo ang BSBA marketing sa Mr. and Miss RTU. And yan, si Ma'am Jam, she's one of the coach, di
Let
ba?
me just add, kasi nung ano,
Mm.
during the enrollment, I actually interviewed some students, and then when they showed their video, they really look good on camera. So I
All.
actually said, would you be willing to enter a pageant? Yes.
Ayan, 'di ba? So in that case, may panlaban na tayo, Ma'am Jam. Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
anyway, kailangan hindi mawala ang corona, ha? Corona ng RTU kasi nananalo tayo hanggang national pageant. Okay, next. Yan, mga pageant holders natin. Hindi lang yan yung nasa gitna is actually a marketing student. Ronnie and Margaret. They won at Mr. and Miss RTU. We also have our Mr. and Miss Eco Marketista. Ayan. Mga active learning experience yan. It could be a pageant but it's a good way to showcase talent and initiatives. Kasi katulad nun, can you go back, Ma'am Jam, dun sa Mr. and Miss Eco Marketista? Yang competition na yan, tawag dito. Hindi lang yan pageant kasi may mga environmental initiatives sila. Okay, and we have Christy. We have, anong pangalan nito? The girlfriend of Eman. Ano na to? The Megan Young of BSBA Marketing Management. The one in the middle, she actually won as Miss Eco Marketista 2019, if I'm not mistaken. Next, ma'am. Okay, we have our leaders. They gave us tips on the first part of this event or online event, 'di ba? Yan, mga active and dedicated JMA officers. The president right now is Mr. RJ Bohol, and at Pasig very active din sila. We have Miss Cindy Season. Next please. Okay, lastly yan, mga events, okay. Parties, hindi na kami puro seminar. This is so good one. This is actually a party. This was last year. Dapat meron tayo niyan ngayon eh. Disco party yan. Social life disco party. Yung nasa right, yan yung actual party namin. Walwal tayo. Walwal. But actually, that is also a learning experience because that enhances, those events enhance our interpersonal skills, social skills. And in reality, marketers are supposed uh, to be good and so in dealing with people. So this improves social skills. It's also an acquaintance party. Ayan. Disco lang. Pagtapos ng pandemic, I promise we will conduct another disco party for you guys. Okay? We conduct that sa San Juan City pa yata. Yan, we have the conferences, shows. Okay, next. Yan, debates. Ayan. Kung may walwal, may seryoso. Ayan. Mga marketing students po sila, hindi po sila mga lawyer. Yan, ganyan sila ka-dedicated matuto. Talagang may pa-costume pa sila because that is actually a debate. They participated at debate. Hindi ko lang sure kung sinong nanalo dyan. They're all graduating students. We also have ito, mahilig tayo sa ganito, mga booth, expo, trade shows. Yan, nananalo tayo sa mga ganyan, trade show competitions. Okay, we have Mariel at the middle, the former JMA office president. Okay, next po. Yan, nagvo-volunteer din po sa mga event ang ating mga marketing student. These are graduating students who actually volunteered at PICC. In marketing ha, from time to time huhugot kami sa inyo. Actually, palakpakan natin yung ating mga student class coordinator, mga volunteer sila. Diyan pa lang nagsisimula ang initiative, leadership, that's leadership. And we admire that. Okay, next. Yan, competitions. This is the very first Gawad Marketista. And hindi lang pang atin, we also reach out to community. Marketing students also volunteer. Ayan, makikita niyo po ang ating mga marketing students. Pumupunta po tayo sa mga that was in Fabelia. Last year din yan. Nag-volunteer tayo and nag-conduct tayo ng event para dun sa mga brothers and sisters natin na nasa Fabelia compound. Nagbibigay din tayo ng outreach pag may nasunugan, nag-outreach tayo. Okay, next po. Leadership training. Last year's leadership training with Senator Risa Ontiveros. Tama ba, Ma'am Jam? That's Miss Risa Ontiveros.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ayan. Nasa gitna. And that is a leadership training. Okay. We had that at Antipolo. Ayan. Another recognition from Philippine Junior Marketing Association with with J. Maboni and Pasig Presidents. Ayan. Eileen and Mariel. And our alumni are excelling. Okay? Yan, mga alumni natin yan. Yung iba sa kanila nasa ibang bansa na. Some of them are working at Nestle San Miguel, sales, pharmaceuticals. Okay. The one in Abu Dhabi is actually my batchmate. Yan. Ellen. Okay, next po mga alumni natin. We also have another alumni, 'di ba? May mga awardee tayo from BDO. Okay, Miss Diane, Sir Dan, they were actually part of the faculty members. And we have Gabriel Telocani who won Best in Talent at the 2014 Binibining Pilipinas. Back then, siya po ay fourth year marketing student. And we supported her. So kung meron sa inyong may mga ganyang ganap, sumasali sa Binibining Pilipinas, we support you guys. Maybe hindi siya ganun ka-connected sa school, but we always believe as your professors. Kaya namin sinusuportahan. Kasi pag may mga competition kayo, sports competition, basketball, suportada din namin yan. Meron pa nga lumalaban ng talent competition sa TV, sinusuportahan namin. Why? Those are learning experiences and exposure. Okay, next po. Ayan, may mga YouTuber din tayo. I'm not sure if some of you are watching JC Fabulux on YouTube. He's actually a graduate, batch 2017 if I'm not mistaken. Photographers na nagko-contribute na ngayon sa Philippine Daily Inquirer, and commercial models. Okay, we have Kevin Almogente who represented brand like Bear Brand, San Miguel, ayan Jean pa yan. Anyway, ayan, Red Ribbon, KFC, ayan. We are very proud of our alumni. And because of that, guys, we really want you to be exposed. That is what we want. Because we always believe learning should not be inside the classroom alone. When we go outside, we learn more. And that is one thing that we are very proud about our department, about the our RTU BSBA Marketing Management Department. We always let our students go outside because we want them to learn. In this case, meron tayong virtual international convention on business by Eduk Circle, which will be held on October 24. Details will be posted on our page. Okay? Ayan. So it's time for question and answer. Can we have a quick break? Can we have Zed and Kevin's talent?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you so much. After this quick break, we will have the question and answer. Thank you.
nasasaktan mula noon hanggang ngayon. Ikaw at ako. At ngayon, nandyan ka na. Di mapaliwanag ang nadarama. Handa ako sa walang hanggan. Di paasahin, di ka sasaktan. Mula noon hanggang ngayon, ikaw at ako. Ikaw at ako.
And yes, that's it. Thank you so much, Zed and Kevin. They were both marketing management students and part of
Yes,
the JMA board of
officers.
officers. Ayan. Very talented and beautiful people, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I think we're heading to the last part of our orientation. It's now time for you guys to raise your questions and concerns. We have Ma'am Irene to actually read our questions or
Okay,
queries
sir.
from YouTube.
From Christine Claire Dionisio, paano po kung hindi pa namin nahanap yung mga professor namin for today? Thanks po.
Okay. That is a very good question. Guys, we have our class coordinators and our class coordinators. Classmates nyo sila. They are now communicating with your professors. Nag-post kami ng name sa JMA page kahapon. And you can check out kung meron na kayong professors dun sa mga subject. Kung blanco pa yung professor, that is to be announced. However, if you want to contact them, actually, I encourage yung mga class coordinator na lang muna yung mag-contact. What you need to do right now is to make sure that you're part of the FB group or any type of or any platform na ginamit ng class coordinator para makolekta lahat ng kaklase ninyo sa isang section. So how can you get in touch with those coordinators? Nakapost po ang kanilang name sa JMA page. Bonnie and Pasig, pareho po yan. Nakalagay ang name nila doon. Email address at FB name. Add them on Facebook. Tell them they are your classmate and you're part of the section so that you will be belong. Para pag nag-announce ang coordinator, guys, kailangan daw natin gumamit ng Google Classroom or kailangan daw natin mag-login sa Google Classroom. You can do so. Okay? Thank you, ma'am. Next po.
Yung mga hindi pa po nakakapagpasa ng envelope sa RTU, wala pa pong section, di ba?
Okay. That's a good question. May mga nanonood na pala tayo na hindi pa enrolled. Actually, nag-extend ang enrollment hanggang September 18. That will be on Friday. So today, mamayang gabi, mag-enroll tayo ng mga confirmed names na nagpasa na ng envelope sa RTU registrar. So kung hindi pa kayo enrolled, mamayang gabi malalaman ninyo through email kung anong section ninyo. Or kung hindi nga mamayang gabi, this week, before September 18, makukuha nyo na yung section ninyo. Okay?
Okay, sir. Thank you po.
Meron pa tayong inaabangan na kulang-kulang 10 estudyante na i-enroll pa lang natin kasi parang before weekend pa lang nag-confirm na sila ay magtutuloy sa marketing management. Okay? Next po.
I just wanted to ask if what account will be using to enter Zoom or any online class? Is it the student account or email account?
For now, you can make use of your personal account. Okay? The professors can accept that. However, if the MIC can catch up with the schedule, makakagawa agad sila ng institutional account ninyo, that would be fine. But for now, for you to uh, communicate with your professors, I suggest start using your personal account na lang muna. And by the way, may mga napansin ako na email ha, na medyo Jejemon ang name. Make it more professional, like although in marketing we are very casual ha. However, pagdating sa email, at least your name para ma-recognize na agad kayo ng professor nyo, email address pa lang. Kasi meron ako nabasa Pinky Star. Ngayon, hinahanap ko tuloy kung na-enroll ko na si Pinky Star. Kung sino ka man Pinky Star, bahala ka na. Okay, next.
Okay, sir. Kailan po talaga yung pinaka-start ng klase po?
Ayan. That is a very... Actually, guys, technically, start na ng SEM today. May mga professors na kino-contact na yung class coordinator ninyo at nagbibigay na sila ng instructions. Guys, mag-member na kayo sa Google Classroom na to, sa Moodle Classroom na to, sa Facebook group na to. Okay, and pwedeng yung ibang mga prof magsimula na sila ng Zoom session, pero I'm sure hindi yan regular ha, yung mga Zoom session. Yung Zoom session ng mga prof nyo, pwedeng gawin lang nga nila yan ngayong week lang para lang ma-meet kayo. And just to give you instructions. Start na ng klase technically today. However, don't be pressured kung hindi nyo pa nami-meet yung prof ninyo. We have the whole week to work on that. There are classes kasi na wala pang actual prof kasi pwedeng yung prof in process pa yung hiring nila. So we hope magma-hire sila this week. And before the end of this week, makausap nyo na yung inyong professor para regular class na tayo by next week. But for this week, don't pressure yourself. Nagko-collect pa kami ng estudyante, nagpapakilala pa lang, nilalagay pa lang namin kayo sa virtual classroom para lang malaman nyo kung anong ganap natin this SEM. Okay? Let the coordinators communicate with your prof. Ang kausapin nyo yung mga class coordinators ninyo. Again, ang name nila nasa JMA page ng Bonnie at Pasig.
Okay, thank you, sir. From Althea Pereira, I'm sorry if I, yung apelyido mo. Good day po. I'm a class coordinator from Cebet 19101P. Someone messaged me to add her in our NSTP CWTS1 class, but she's not in our professor's class list even when she double check it with the system. Galing kay Althea Pereira.
Althea, thank you so much. Althea is one of our volunteer and now a very active class coordinator. Thank you for that concern. Maybe I can check first the class list. Baka lang may error. Or maybe this student was included in another section. In that case, Althea, please message me on Facebook or maybe on email so I can check that this week. Please send me the name of that classmate and his or her student number para lang ma-check ko kung anong section or sinong professor niya.
Ito, si Julia Marie, napakahaba ng kanyang no? Yung pangalan, if you are about to pronounce her name, Julia Marie. Okay. Oh my goodness. Pinapatuwa mo naman kami doon, no, Julia. So, hello po. Tanong ko lang po kung sakaling face-to-face na po, meron po bang other activities or organization like table tennis or theater po sa RTU? Thank you po. Very sporty.
Yes, thank you so much, Julia. Ikaw pala isang athlete, aspiring athlete. Definitely yes. RTU is known as one of the best school when it comes to athletic extracurricular activities. Why? We're like more than a decade champion sa SCUAA in competing with PUP, PNU, TUP, other state universities. Lagi tayong champion dyan. Local, regional, national. Champion ng RTU. If you want to be part of the table tennis group, yes, meron tayo yan. Siguro mag-a-announce sila pag may face-to-face na. Kung meron silang, anong tawag doon? Yung mag-audition ka sa sports, nakalimutan ko.
Tryouts.
Try out. Yeah, try out. That's a good. Kasi dati nag-try out ako sa ano. Oh, ba't ka tumawa, Ma'am Jam? Nanggigigil ako sa tawa mo.
Ay,
Ma'am
wala
Irene, saan ako nag-try out? Sige nga,
Sa
give a guess.
volleyball. O, sabi
Ay,
mo.
hindi. Hindi ako. Ay, oo, nung elementary nag-try out ako. Pero, ano, hindi umabot sa net. So, hindi ako pumasok sa try out.
Wala.
Hindi,
Ano
joke
na
lang
lang,
sa...
sir, kumbaga,
Oo.
nag-ano ka na lang sa mga classmates mo. Thankful ka na lang sa
Yes.
classmates mo.
Yes po.
Hindi ka
Cheer-cheer na lang tayo dyan. But actually, kung meron sa inyong magaling magsulat, I was actually the editor in sorry, not editor. News editor of the Guardian publication. The Guardian publication is the official student publication of RTU. Okay? So ako po ay dating news editor sa Guardian doon. Tama si Ma'am Irene. Support na lang tayo. Gawa-gawa tayo ng article at news para sa mga nananalo nating sports people from RTU. Also, kung magaling ka sa theater, acting, singing, dancing, yan, kontakin nyo si Ma'am Jam. Just joking. May theater ang RTU. We call them Teatro Rezalia o
Rezalia.
Cultural Affairs Office. May enjoy nyo yan pag wala ng pandemic. May mga pa-audition sila. Nag-audition ka ba dyan, Ma'am Jam, dati?
Ay, hindi, sir. Alam mo yan.
Hindi ba? Parang may narinig ako nag-audition ka. Sa Miss RTU ba yun?
Sa Miss RT yun. Kaso
Yung
kinuha ako sa
Irene, Ma'am
hype.
Irene, ka ba nung college? Saan ka nga ulit nag-college, Ma'am Irene?
Sa IETI.
Oo, ayun. Nag-ano ka ba? Nag-ganyan-ganyan ka ba?
Oo,
Extracurricular?
nag-ano ako, cheer dancer.
Wow! Hindi ko alam yun. Ngayon ko lang nalaman na cheer dancer pala. May
Diba?
cheerleader pala tayo. Sa
Nag-cheerleader
Christmas
ako.
party, alam mo na ha, mag-cheerleading. Yan ang talent presentation natin. O, di ba? Ang mga professors
And
ninyo.
thank you very much din sa Sibet, no, kasi ginawa akong coach nung sa basketball.
Basketball, yes. Nanalo ang coach si Ma'am
Yes,
Irene
thank
ng
you so
basketball. Sa
much.
college lang yan,
Yes.
di ba? University competition, tama?
Yes, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity na
Magaling
mag-coach.
si Ma'am Jam, ay si Ma'am Irene dyan.
Mag-dribble.
Hindi ko naranasan mag-coach talaga ng sports. I don't know, pero pinakamababa ko nung college PE talaga. Lowest grade ko yan ng college PE. Ginalingan ko naman sumayaw, tsaka mag-volleyball. Hindi ko alam kung bakit. Anyway, okay, that is a good question ha. Go lang. Push ka lang sa mga organization. We have plenty of organization and clubs in RTU. Okay,
Yes,
next
thank you
po.
po. Eto po, sir, ano pong masasuggest or ma-advise nyo sa mga students na walang access sa internet 24/7?
Kung wala kang access sa internet 24/7, that means at least may access ka sa internet at least once a week. Dito na pumapasok yung asynchronous digital module. Yan yung pinaka-encouragement ko. Kung hindi talaga kaya everyday you go online, asynchronous. Communicate with your professor. Tell your professor na, sir, I can catch up with regular class, ganyan. What I mean, pwede po bang activities? Magbibigay ang professors ng module na kailangan mong basahin, kailangan mong sagutan, exam. In that case, hindi mo kailangan mag-internet 24/7. Okay? Yung printed could be an option, but again, ang ini-encourage namin digital module kasi nga mahirap yung printed kasi i-announce yan natin na for pick up yung mga printed module which is quite risky at this time. Okay po?
Okay po, sir. Thank you. Rufa Alba, she's asking about Moodle.
Moodle, yes.
Yes,
Ano
sir.
sabi niyo po, ma'am?
She's asking about Moodle. Hi po, about sa Moodle. Sa AMA po, we have our own username galing school. Ganun din po ba sa RTU? Magbibigay po ba kayo ng
Yes.
username?
Apo, magkakaroon po ng username. However, depende sa prof kung gagamit siya ng Moodle. Meron nag-purchase kasi din ng like AMA, ang RTU also purchase services from Moodle, in that case, we are giving away accounts for students. However, it depends on the professor kung siya ay magmo-Moodle. Okay?
Okay,
Pag
so
sinabi ng prof na Moodle, Moodle ang gagamitin. Yes.
thank you,
Apo.
sir. Sir, okay lang po ba na yung temporary registration form ang ipasa for scholarship?
I think so. Kasi legit naman yung mga subjects mo dyan. Enrolled ka sa mga subjects na yan. However, if you want an authenticated one, we don't give, the department doesn't give that actually. Ang magbibigay niyan sa inyo, MIC and registrar. May procedure tayo for that on how can you request for authenticated registration form. I'm not sure lang kung gaano sila makabilis mag-respond, pero maipopost ko sa group page ng Freshmen kung paano kayo makapag-request sa MIC ng authenticated registration form. Okay
Okay,
po.
thank you so much po, sir. Hello po. In case po na may quizzes, is there a time limit in taking up quizzes or exams? What if we fail to finish due to internet connection po? What will happen to
Okay.
our grades po?
That is a good question. Sabi nga ni Ma'am Jam kanina, magiging considerate and lenient ang mga professors. So, ako, personally, gumawa ako ng exam na hindi kailangan ng time limit. Exam na asynchronous din. Like, kaya niyong i-access 24/7. However, I'm fond of giving essay exam because I love reading your thoughts. One thing is for sure, magiging mahigpit ako sa plagiarism. Okay. Pero kung mga quizzes yan, like multiple choice, sabi ng professor, kailangan niyong mag-online ng Saturday, 1:30 p.m., meron tayong online quiz. Kailangan niyo mag-log in sa ganitong account, Google Form, etc. Hanggang 2 hours lang tong available. Okay, do your best to do so. However, if you can tell your professor, they can adjust. Professors can adjust in that case. They can give you an alternative exam, asynchronous exam for that. However, just to assure you guys, the professors were oriented na dapat hindi kami na dapat considerate kami pagdating sa mga estudyante because we are now in the flexible learning system. So, we adjust. Okay? However, again, we want you to do your best and invest on it. Okay? Um, Next po. Ay, by the way, kung babagsak ka or what, please, discretion ng professor yon ha. Please tell your professor para hindi mag-expect ang prof. Alam ng prof ang limitations and resources na meron ka. Ang mga professors, they will be profiling their students. Okay? Pero ngayon lang nag-post si Ma'am Baby Crisostomo. I'm not sure kung nabasa niyo sa group chat. Dr. Crisostomo is actually one of the professors in marketing. Sa third year, nag-post siya. Sabi niya, out of 45 students, nag-online class yata sila ngayon. 3 lang ang hindi nakapag-participate. Which is many marketing students are really into engaging because they know the kind of learning experiences when we participate online. Okay? However, if hindi kaya, just tell your professors. Yung 3 yon, baka pwedeng kinausap nila yung prof or si Dr. Crisostomo. And I'm sure si Dr. Crisostomo hindi yan laging yung laging online. 'Di ba? Like me, hindi rin ako laging online. I have ways para lahat ng estudyante maka-catch up sa lessons nang hindi kailangan mag-online lagi. Okay? Next po.
I think, sir, wala nang mga question, nasagot naman po clearly, satisfied and happy naman po sila sa sagot po ninyo.
Ayan.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Si Nicole gumanon pa.
Yes,
Nicole.
a while ago, yes sir, a while ago, nagsisend sila ng emoji kasi sobra silang happy and excited dun sa mga events na pinakita natin kanina.
Yes,
Yes
looking
po.
forward din sa mga events when we
Yes
have
po, pag wala ng
face-to-face na.
pandemic. Pero may last question na from Christine Claire, ma'am.
Ito meron na po. Sir, clarification lang po. If hindi po sumagot yung mga professor namin, does that mean wala muna kaming pasok sa klase niya? hindi pa rin po kasi nasagot yung mga prof na in-email namin eh. Thanks po.
Yes.
Baka isa ako dun.
Ako
Yes, ako
din,
din.
isa
Baka
din
isa ako
po ako.
doon.
I'm very
Kung
much sorry po.
ganon, hindi pa nakasagot ang mga professors, it's fine. Maybe they are preparing or setting up the class this week so that you can have a better discussion or flexible learning class next week.
Yes.
Okay? Kasi may mga tatanggap pa rin tayo ng mga estudyante hanggang Friday eh. So definitely hindi pa intact yung class list. Sayang naman kung di sila maka-catch up agad sa lesson.
Yes,
'Di
I'm
ba?
still finalizing the platforms pa din, sir. Tsaka
Yes
meron pa din
po.
akong mga hindi pa na-enroll katulad nung sa may mga balance pa
Kinikilig.
po. Yes,
Opo,
sir.
opo. Tama.
Aasikasuhin ko after po nito.
Opo, opo. Sige ma'am, nag-e-enroll pa kami, 'di ba? Take note of that. Also, enjoy na lang muna tayo this week. What I mean, don't pressure yourself. Okay, don't pressure yourself. This week is like adjustment and setting up stage. Ayan, set up muna tayo ng mga virtual class, collect sa student, and maybe some of the professors magbibigay na po sila ng course guide, course syllabus, or instructions on how can we proceed throughout the entire semester until December. Ayan, meron pa po ba, ma'am?
Wala na po, sir.
Ibang
Wala na
ibang mga
po.
emoticon ng mga
Oh, mga
estudyante
yes, yes. Oo
natin, 'di
nga po
ba?
eh. Ang sabi ng ni Catherine Lorena, hopefully makasali po sa mga events kapag bumalik na po
Yes,
tayo sa
si
normal. Thank you po, keep
Lorena.
safe and God.
Oo.
Na-excite talaga sila sa mga
Na-excite
events.
sila. Sige, papa-party agad tayo.
Di ba, sir, dapat
Celebration.
neon yung
Yeah,
binabalak po.
dapat nung
We are
last
planning the neon.
this last semester, dapat kasi yung last year yung nakita niyong party sa video, denim party 'yon. Tapos dapat last February meron tayong neon party. Yan, baka pag wala ng pandemic may hydro party na tayo. Hydro, hydro. Ako po, si Ma'am Irene at si Ma'am Jam ay mahilig sa ganyang party. So we push that. Hydro party. However, yung hydro medyo mainit na tubig to kill the pandemic.
Yes.
To kill the
Ano
virus.
po?
Just joking. Yan, kulitan na lang. Ay, may tanong pa. Last na
Yes
to. Sige, bago
po,
tayo
si
mag-end.
Nicole. Last question po, paano po yung name ko? Mali po yung middle initial. Okay, yun po
Okay.
kanina.
Nicole, nasabi na yan kanina, pwede kang mag-back. Hindi ko alam kung back watch. Back view. Pwede mong panoorin yung simula ng entire video. This live stream pala will be available publicly on YouTube. So, pwede niyong balikan yung mga parts ng videos. May announcement kami doon na dapat i-email ang MIC for corrections. But don't be pressured, okay? Mapapalitan at mapapalitan yan. Okay? Kung hindi kayang palitan ng MIC this time or this month, okay lang. Basta mag-proceed tayo at meron ka ng section, yun ang mahalaga. I-edit na lang yung middle initial. Kung mag-i-email ka na sa kanila, email micboni@rtu.edu.ph. Again, micboni@rtu.edu.ph. Okay?
Si Adrales. Good day po. May I ask regarding to one of our subject, which is the NSTP. What is the difference between
Okay.
ROTC and CWTS?
Okay. Ma'am Irene, can you answer that?
Ay, nako. Yung sa
Yan.
ROTC, it was designed to military training para sa tertiary level. Si CWTS naman, it's more on the general welfare and development. I think pag ganyan, CWTS, lalabas-labas kayo, yung mga community service, tama po ba?
Yes,
Ganun
community
yung
service. Self-awareness, first
to
aid,
contribute to
ganyan.
general welfare and betterment of life forms sa community.
Yes po. Ma'am Jam, pwede bang marketing student sa pareho? Pwedeng ROTC or pwedeng NSTP?
Isa lang po. Isa lang po yung
Yes po.
pipiliin or isa lang po yung maa-assign sa
Apo.
inyo.
Pero what I mean is, pwede bang mag-ROTC ang marketing student?
Pwede, sir,
Yes.
kung gugustuhin po nila.
Yeah.
Kung gugustuhin.
Apo.
Pero mas maganda po na mag-ROTC kayo dahil yan ay disiplina.
Tama. O,
Huwag po kayong
ni Ma'am
matatakot
Irene.
na mag-ROTC. Kasi
Truth.
iniisip nila na pag ROTC, pahihirapan, ganyan. Hindi
Exactly.
po. Yan po ay pagpapatatag ng isip at puso po
Truth.
ninyo bilang isang tao.
Exactly.
Para
May CIT pa ba sa high school? Wala na
I don't
'no?
have any
Hindi
idea.
ay ako din, I don't have any. Pero would you believe ano ako, cadet officer ako nung high school.
Wow! Wow!
Hindi ako nagiging
Talaga.
tandis, hindi ako nagiging tandis because of my height. But I am a cadet officer, platoon leader, then
Okay.
cadet officer, et cetera.
Wow, okay po
Oh, 'di
'yan,
ba?
sir. Okay 'yan, sir. Very good. Kaya huwag
'Di
kayong matatakot
ba?
na mag-ROTC kasi
Yes.
pampapatadad ng utak at isipan ng puso.
Oo,
'Di ba?
tama. Tsaka
Kasi
physical, 'di ba?
yes, sir, kasi 'di ba lalabas tayo sa realidad ng buhay. O
Yes.
kapag merong may
ROTC ka
mga
ba, Ma'am Ryan?
hindi,
ROTC
sir,
ka
eh,
'no?
kasi
Hindi.
dati nung parang hindi inaalaw pa,
Oo.
yung sa atin
Oo.
before. Eh,
But Ma'am
ngayon lang
Ryan is
talaga
into
naging
military, oo.
oo, kaya
And she's into gun, ano
pre-promote
tawag
ganyan, yung mga
tama,
shooting,
ano tawag dun?
yung shooting, firing,
Shooting,
ayun,
firing, 'yan.
firing,
Ma'am Ryan, 'yan ang
oo.
hobby niya, firing. Oh,
Oo,
kaya
mas
sa
'di na nga
klase,
tayo
'pag fired kayo
nakakapag-firing.
ni ma'am, what I mean ma-fired, maligwa kayo sa
Nakakamiss.
klase, ha. Kaya
Nakakamiss din.
dapat comply para hindi bumagsak sa klase. Si Ma'am Jam, ikaw ba NSTP ka? ROTC?
WTS ako before,
Ano,
sir, nung
CWTS.
college, yes.
Oo. Kung
Nagti-teach
gusto
ng
niyong
mga
mag-ROTC,
students, yes.
push lang kayo
Ayun.
sa ROTC. COCC yung iba. Ah, okay, may COCC pa daw sa high school.
Oh, yun,
Oh,
meron
Ganun pa
okay.
pa.
pala, oo.
Eto
Good.
po, sir. Sir,
Ano
helping
naman?
a friend po.
Oo.
LLL po siya, wala pa daw po siya access sa portal.
Sige, can you give me the name of that LLL student para mabigyan ko siya ng regi form for the meantime? Okay po. Message ka mo ako ng estudyante sa email. Okay po. Yung mga LLL completers natin na wala pang access sa portal ha, i-email nyo na lang ako so I can resend you your registration form.
More on, yung
Okay.
concern po nila ay regarding po talaga sa NSTP po, sir.
Okay.
Yes. Talagang
Naiba daw
set
yung
money.
NSTP nila 6 to 9 p.m. Hindi. I-edit yung time na yan. It should be 4.5 hours. Patricia Amorado. Pwedeng pa-email, pa-message mo sa akin or i-comment mo na lang ngayon kung anong section ng NSTP para masabi natin sa NSTP department, ma-revise yung time. Si Patricia ba ay marketing student?
Marketing yata yan, sir.
Si Patricia. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Si Delfina, hi Ma'am Jamie daw.
Ay, hi!
Hi to Ma'am
Shout
Jamie.
out sa mga students ko.
Yes. Have a blessed
Yan.
Monday morning to all teachers. Hi to my Ma'am Jam.
Yes.
Ito sir, for clarifications lang po, pag nag-modular po ba, required pong mag-join sa online class?
Or pwedeng
No,
mag-self-study.
not really. Pwedeng mag-self-study, pero again, mas okay sana kung digital module lang din naman, mag-participate na lang kayo sa online class. 'Di ba? Hindi pag sinabing online class, hindi laging 4.5 hours nagmi-meet kayo sa Zoom, sa Google Class. No. Pwedeng yung professor magbibigay lang siya ng babasahin ninyo, tapos ida-download nyo lang yun, babasahin nyo, sasagutan nyo online. Ganon. That could be digital module. Okay, some sort of self-study, pero ang kagandahan, yung mga profs natin are ready to give supplements. Ako kasi personally, yung mga consumer behavior class ko, for you to learn consumer behavior, madami tayong papanoorin actually about psychology, mga case studies. Madami tayong matututunan when we watch. Okay, even advertising, 'di ba? I have a lot of videos and advertisements to show you. Paano niyo mapanood 'yun kapag printed, 'di ba? So mahirap. Although pag printed, i-describe 'yun, babasahin niyo lang. Okay? So yung learning experience mas maganda sana if you can catch up with online. But again, it is asynchronous. Hindi kailangan mag 24/7 online kayo, no. Asynchronous tayo, okay? Next po. Okay. Yes po, may bazaar. Pero after this pandemic pa yung bazaar. Excited na sila sa bazaar. Yes po, lagi tayong may bazaar. Yung pinakita natin kanina na It's More Fun in Marketing Bazaar yon. Pag nag-bazaar tayo, laging nananalo ang marketing. Strict na yata tayo
Yes.
for 3 years na winner. Why? Iba-ibang courses yun eh. Laging champion ng marketing sa bazaar. Hakot award tayo eh. Kasi 3 years ago, ang team natin, Philippines. It's More Fun in the Philippines, Mascara Festival. Last year, ang team natin, parang ano yata, yung
Japan.
Egypt? Sorry, hindi. Japan
Korea.
was the latest. Japan.
Latest, okay.
Sakura, Japan. Pero nanalo din
Sakura.
tayo nung ang theme natin ay Greece, di ba? Ay, ang mga marketing student, mga nakasuot na pang grease.
Creative
Tapos
na.
yung latest ay yung Sakura Japan. Ayan. So anyway, okay, I think we're good, Ma'am Jam. Yung mga
Yes, sir.
question natin could be reserved. Pwede tayong mag-post sa chat box ng group page. I hope everyone is at the group page. Pero in this video, if you want to rewatch it, I encourage you, then tell your friends na hindi nakapanood ngayon na available lang yung video publicly sa aking YouTube channel. Okay? Please don't forget to subscribe.
Yes, may
Ma'am Jan, opo.
268 subscribers ka na. Parang kanina lang, ano pa siya,
101 lang
yun,
yan. Oo.
taas na.
Pero don't worry, di pa yan monetize, ha? Ang
Kailangan
goal
yata, sir,
talaga,
1,000, diba?
yes, 1,000. Pero I'm fine with it. Ang gusto ko lang talaga, wala lang, YouTube is fun. This is my first time to be live on YouTube. Okay? So expect more videos. I'll be vlogging. Okay, sige po.
Oh, Ma'am Jam, gusto ko po mag-try as MC sa event na yun. Mukhang first year si Renz
Oh.
Ocampo.
Wow. Sure, why
Okay.
not?
We have aspiring
MC daw.
hosts in the
Yes.
future.
Diba? Ang
Okay, that's
galing.
nice.
Si Renz Emmanuel. I-note mo na lang, Ma'am Jam.
Sige, sir.
Gusto
Okay, we
niya
are actually
mag-MC.
looking for student host.
Oo,
Okay.
kasi gagraduate na sila Adrian Durcana.
Oo. Dapat
mga
magkaroon tayo
host
ng new
natin.
breed of MCs.
Jonas.
Yan. Okay.
NSTP na naman. Okay.
Ay, napalitan na daw. 4:30 to 9 na daw. Ayun.
Ayan na,
That's
okay.
good, Patricia. Okay.
Let me just give a shout out to one of the professors in marketing management, Dr. Adeline. Hi, thank you for
Ma'am,
commenting.
she's watching.
Yes.
Yan, our former department head ng marketing management. 'Di ba? Pag na-handle kayo ni Ma'am Esther, nako. 'Di ba? You will learn a lot. She came from the industry, 'di ba? She's part of San Miguel Eastern Telecoms. 'Di ba?
Hi, ma'am. I missed you. We missed you. Miss
Ma'am
natin ang
Esther is,
lahat.
yes po, nasa Binangonan right now, 'di ba? Kakalayo tayo ngayon. Okay? Okay, I think we're good.
Okay, thank you so much for all our watchers, all of the people who commented in the comment section. Thank you so
Yes.
much.
Yes, exactly. Please, if hindi mo napanood sa simula pa lang yung video na to, pwede mong panoorin ulit as again, this video will be publicly available on YouTube in my channel. Okay?
Don't forget to like and
Subscribe. And I will share it to our group page. Okay? I think
Yes.
we're done with that. Let us keep on praying that this pandemic ends ASAP. Because I am really missing a lot of people, including the two of you. And of
Wow,
course, my
thank you so
hundreds of
much.
students in RTU. Kasi dati ang enrollment, natatapos lang natin ng 1 week or 2 weeks. Face-to-face. Ngayon, ang hirap. 2 months na tayo, 3 months na tayo nag-enroll. Hindi pa rin tayo
Yes.
tapos. Plus, of course, di natin sila nakakausap face-to-face. Okay?
Kaya I'm very much sorry na din sa iba na parang nag-iiba yung mood. Kasi di ba?
Yes.
Iba eh. Pero hayaan nyo sa mga hindi pa napaprocess, mapaprocess din po kayo.
Mapaprocess natin ang enrollment before September 18. I think we're good.
Yes po.
Okay.
Thank you so
Bye
much
everyone.
po.
God bless us all. Marketing. I hope punong-puno ang ating starter pack this afternoon. God bless us all. See you when I see you.